Hello everyone. This is going to be my cash tournament, featuring top players for the month of, it's the end of September. So I'm just sharing this link around. Okay, here we go. And obviously we'll just wait for people to come in and wait for the contestants to get here. Let's have at least 140 characters in the title. What the fuck is this? Right, I don't know if Reddit is not working properly. Hey Cambo, hey Andreas. I'm trying to post this link on Reddit, and I think Reddit is broken. It says you must have at least 140 characters in the title. That's not right. Oh, it looks like the CNC subreddit has like under attack or something. Well, that's not good. Hey Patton, I'm starting to believe that this tourney was a scam and you ran away with the bitties. No. No. I did think about it. What? Not really. Yeah, I'm trying to post this link on Reddit, and we can't. I want to get those Reddit people in there. Got to write a long ass title so it'll get posted. Yeah, hopefully the tournament is going to be casted by Nukin as well. So, okay, that seems to have worked. Okay, came to lose Blade today, you haven't played for months. Well, you know, Blade was knocked out in the first round last time by Jordan. Okay, so I've got to post this in a few more places. When are you playing? First. Shit. Blaze just messaged me asking him when he's playing. So I'm guessing he's going to be a little bit late, even though he's first up. Where the fuck is Nukin? Nukin is sleeping. Are you serious, Andreas? He's supposed to be casting the tournament. Maybe you can get Jeffrey if Nukin can't. Well, I was going to ask Blade, because Blade did it last time, but is Jeffrey here? Because I know Blade's going to be here, but is there anyone who's good at casting going to be here? I knew Nukin would do this. I just knew it. Oh, no, wait, he's typing. What are you saying? The Discord chat. Right, Nukin's coming. Nukin's coming. Don't scare me like that. Right, okay. Join my voice channel in my Discord. Right, Nukin should be coming. Looks like Nukin just woke up. Okay, so let me just post this link in a couple of Discords. Nukin, are you there?
Hello, hello.
You sound like you've just woken up.
I did. I was taking a nap.
Okay, people, how is Nukin's voice level? Do we need to turn Nukin up or me down or what?
I will be getting louder.
Okay, I just want to see if my voice and your voice are the same, that's all. Okay, right. So people are basically saying we need to wait until you start screaming before we, reserve judgment. Okay, right, cool. Well, you're here. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So the first match will be. Let me have a look. It should be Blade versus Ponteki off the top of my head. Yeah, the first match is Blade versus Ponteki. Yeah,
Gotta
okay.
mute the stream.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. 13 Blade versus Ponteki.
Or are you gonna be putting the codes in the Discord? Or the Twitch chat?
Yeah. We didn't really have any problems last time. So I'll just put them in the Twitch chat.
Twitch chat? Okay.
Yeah, I think people do that kind of stuff on other people's stream just to purposely troll them, but
Can you turn Nukin up a little bit? I can't see. The issue is you don't know if they're trolling you or not.
yeah, okay. I can do.
Cambo, are you being serious?
Um, okay, Buzz has just raided us. I'll say thank you to him in a second.
Lord Buzz Killington.
Okay, right, I'm going to turn you up a little bit.
There's probably a way that I can do it on Discord myself. I'm not sure.
No, I've just turned up the desktop audio. I'm controlling you
Oh
via
yeah,
the
that.
desktop audio.
But that'll also raise the game volume, so you don't have to lower the.
Yeah, I can do BlueStacks. Yeah, I'll do that now. That's a good point.
And if you want to do YouTube, you have to make sure there's no song requests and stuff.
Yeah, I've turned song request off. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. Turn. Yeah, okay, right. Yes, it's hard to see
Turn
when people are
off,
being serious because some people are saying just to turn you off completely.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You need a reliable guess.
Yeah,
That you
which is
can
going to be
trust.
hard. To be honest, it's going to be hard. Okay, so we're just waiting on Blade. He is talking on Discord. I think he's just going to be a few minutes late.
Okay.
Which is fine.
I was catching up on the Discord chat, and is Baya saying he says he's gonna be.
Oh yeah, he
10
said
minutes.
he's at work and Agent Shadows.
Oh,
Is
Blade's
the
here. He says he's waiting for a code.
Oh, okay. Well, he didn't introduce himself in the chat at all. Okay, right. I'll set up the match now. Okay, so first map is Broken Mesa, and then
Alright.
loser picks. Where Blade's in Europe, and we'll alternate the servers. Well, they're both in Europe, aren't they? So we'll keep the server on Europe. Okay, yeah.
Alright. Code is LWES. Alright, let me type that in. Oop. That's my alarm to wake up.
What, at 8:15 when the stream?
I think I said it wrong. I didn't do the time conversion right. Okay. LWES.
Okay, we need you in there, Nikin.
Oops, I'm joining as a player. That's why they let me in. Okay. LWES. Join. Alright.
Okay, right. Okay, I'll start the match, and you can take over from here, Nikin.
Alright, let's do it. The first match, we have Ponteki versus 13 Lade, or also known as Blade. And this is going to be the first match here. We have on, I think this is Broken Mesa. And here we have a 3-pad map. Both players playing Seth, Nod, and Blade is opting to not build a harvester. And okay, now he has a harvester. He opened up with double rifleman to get some map control presence. He opted to do that instead of having some economy. The decks are Both a little different here, but at the start we have a bunch of riflemen, or actually they're called militants, same thing basically, but they're not. And now we have a tech switch into buggy and bikes. Buggy is able to take out some of those militants and laser troops as well, hunting for those bikes. Bikes trying to find proper matchups, but in the meantime, militants have been going down to this buggy. Buggy is a half HP. Militants on the bottom securing the bottom pad, and now we have a drill pod from Blade. He's gonna get onto the second pad, and no one, there was nothing on Ponteki's and on any of those pads right there. So pretty clutch pad. Securing the drill pod is actually able to block Ponteki's entrance near the rocks and the missile silo. So pretty neat there. Here comes some tanks, but they're going to be greeted by the Marauders. And they're playing Ring Around the Rosie with the rocks. Buggy can attack up, and finally that buggy does go down. That was a fairly valuable buggy. Bikes don't care about this one single Marauder unit. They're just trying to burst their way through. Missiles have charge. Ponteki has taken a missile to the face, so he needs to fight desperately to hang in the game here for the second missile. More Marauders being built. Laser drones doing all right. And here comes another drill pod. This time it's on from Ponteki's side. Hunted for the laser troops. Ponteki might actually have secured the center location region. He does. And the laser drones need to get onto the pad south. Venom can't block them by air. Chooses to send bikes instead, and the laser drones north. Blade has a tank on the bottom pad. Is he going north? He's blocked by the bikes, but they need to be attacking the Venoms and not the tanks. It's gonna be a close missile, but I think Blade's gonna take it, and he does. He takes the second missile and the first missile and the game. So that was the game one, Ponteki versus Blade.
Okay, GG guys. That's game one in the books. First game goes to Blade. Just want to remind players that you can switch decks. You don't need to keep using the same deck, but make sure your deck does fall within the unit restrictions.
Do you want to quickly talk about the unit restrictions?
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly straightforward. People voted for sort of the safe option, which was no chems and no boosts. So no units that give a boost of any kind. That includes commanders as well. So no Oksana, no Jackson, no Confessors, and most importantly, no Fanatics. And then, of course, no chem units.
Andreas says volume on Nukin is a bit lower than new rockets. That's probably fine.
I mean, that's fine. I can turn Nukin up a few more decibels.
Not still OP. The rules for the tournament were to remove a ton of non-units, and Not still OP.
Yeah, okay. That's a fair point, Blades. But, you know, what can I do? I can't redesign the game. The only way I could stop Nod being OP is be like, yeah, okay, you can only play GDI.
You could remove the backbone of maybe bikes or something, or I don't know.
I just mean you ban chems and boost units. Yeah, I mean, I tried.
That would be so awkward. Like, to get your first anti-air unit, you have to use either laser, save up for 100 Tiberium stealthing or something.
Okay, thanks Patton for saying that's good volume, and yeah, Buzz, you know, I'm not willing to put any more effort into actually redesigning the game, unfortunately. Okay, so second match, let me start that up.
Yeah, you should put that effort into other regions.
Like organizing a tournament?
A great champion fapper. Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Are you cutting out the side talk or like?
No, it's all going up on YouTube, but champion fapper is fine.
Okay. What's
Okay,
the next code?
game 2 RIAA. Where are the
RIAA.
tournament rules? Okay, I'll try and post them in here.
Maybe make it a Nightbot command.
Yeah, okay. Bollocks. Alright, I'll just post it in the chat, but I'll...
Did Ponteki pick a random map?
Oh,
or did he...
oh, no, sorry, back out.
Okay.
Sorry.
New code.
Ponteki map. Yeah, good save. Okay.
Ponturion. You want to say Ponturion? Ponteki!
Okay, so Ponteki has chose flooded fields, so I'll just set that up now.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Ponteki in Greek is like means like mouse, I think. He's a cute little mouse.
I'll just make a Nightbot command for the rules.
Alright. Flooded fields is this map selection here. They have choice for all of the maps, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything against any of the maps. If they want to choose Canal Row, they can, but...
Yeah, or what's the other one that I hate? It's like Middle Oasis or something.
Is that when the Tiberium's all around the missile silo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst ones.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, we got Blade, and he has joined first.
Oh,
and actually
Blade
opted
switch.
for the right side.
He went for the bait and
That's
switch. Right, I should have a command now. Okay. It's a bit janky, but, you know, you guys can work it out. Right, here we go.
Nice.
Game 2.
And it's a best of 3, right?
Yes, that's right. First round is best of 3.
Alright, so here is game 2. In this best of 3 series, again, Ponteki versus, he's against Blade. He just played Blade, and Blade was able to take a game off him. So this is match point for Blade. Ponteki needs to win this match to continue the series. Blade has changed commanders to GDI. And this is the first time we're seeing GDI in the tournament here. We have some restrictions that you can see in the Twitch chat. Now, Ponteki has opened up double wheels and is opting to secure that line. And here comes a push from Blade. Ponteki's not having it. He wants to get these 2v1 matchups, and now pushes forward. The missile squad should win that interaction since he pushed forward there. Talon coming out for all of the any extra infantry Ponteki might produce. He has a flame trooper in his deck, even though he's playing Seth, which is interesting. And Talon does get a little bit of a chip from the bikes. Does go down, and that's going to be good for the Ponteki for securing this missile. A lot of units on all these pads here. All 3 pads were secured, and Mohawks and Talons were just clustered up on the top. So now Blade has all this air. What does he do? Is he going to try and just hold the pad steady, use Liang drone? On the Mohawks do have a lot of HP. He does do that. He's not going after the missile. I mean his harvester. He's holding his ground. And the Mohawks can actually kill laser troops through the healing drone. That's the power of the healing drone. It's very strong. Ponteki has tech switched into Phantom, Mohawk's worst nightmare. 1 Mohawk down. And Blade, seeing the Phantom, is not going to be building Talons in response. He builds an APC and Pitbull. Alright, now, APC unable to get onto the pad. It is a very slow unit. Flame troops going top, looking for the...
Nukin sounded a bit janky there. Nukin, just stop talking for a sec. Your Discord's not coming through very clear.
But flame troopers are on now
Okay, it's
on the
back.
bottom pad. The flips are going back and forth. this phantom, another phantom from Ponteki. Very expensive exchange. Loses the missile as well and takes a lot of damage on that extra phantom there. Ponteki doesn't have any sort of like laser drones or talons that are cheaper air units, venoms that he can use in his deck currently to sneak some of those missiles, and he was relying on expensive phantoms to try and win that last missile. Now it's a one-to-one missile game. Ponteki really needs to be able to take this next missile, otherwise he'll lose the best of 3 series. Double Giga going out for these APCs. Such an expensive counter. Although APCs are expensive themselves. All right, APC being healed up by the healing drone. And it's Mohawk looking for that Giga. Phantoms need another volley to take it out. Missile about to fire. Harvester on the pad. All three pads are being secured here by Blade, unless this missile squad can be taken out, and it does not. Blade takes the last missile there. The game and the series. GG to both players. Wow, that was really
GG
close
guys.
on both those missiles.
Yeah, that was a good game on clutch missiles there. GG guys, well done Blade. You do advance to the second round with a 2-0 victory. Thanks for playing Ponteki. You were definitely close on a few of those missiles. Sorry, right, I just gotta look who the next game is. The next game.
They said Nukin sounds like a cyborg.
Yeah, you did. You sounded a bit janky there for a second. The next game should be Victor versus Patton.
Do you think it's the Discord quality? Or
yeah, I mean, it was only just for a second. I think, obviously, it's caught up with itself now.
Oh, okay.
Or it seems to be fine. I mean, it says on my thing, RTC disconnected, which is bad, apparently, because it's in red, but you sound fine.
Yeah, it's all green here, 91 ping on here.
Okay, cool. Right, so if we can have Victor and Patton.
All right. And all the maps start on Broken Mesa, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yep. So Blade will be advancing. He's the first player to advance. Is there a bracket anywhere?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got it in my customs sheet.
Oh, okay.
If you look on my, I'll post a link to the custom sheet.
I got it.
Yeah, okay, so if you look at the highlighted blue area, they're the matchups, like Blade, Ponteki, Duke, Barrel. They're not in order, though. It goes in seed order. So Blade is seed 1, and seed 2 is Victor. So Victor's match is next, which is Victor versus Patton.
Got it.
Yeah, and then obviously the third seed. Yeah, I'll just trust me on it. The third seed would be Duke, so he'll be in the match after this against Barreled, and then last match is Bia versus Agent.
Nice, nice.
Okay, Victor's here. Are you here, Patton? Is Patton here? He was here earlier. Yeah. Well, I'll just set up the match.
So the lowest amount of wins required for this one was 5.
Yes. Actually, Ponteki got 3, didn't he?
Let me see.
Should be down the bottom.
Oh no, he did get 3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Read and select. Right. So both these players are in these players are in the Americas. So I'll set the server to America. Um, okay. Please make sure you're bringing the correct decks. The map is Broken Mesa.
Yeah, no chemical warriors, no fanatics, no boosting of Jackson.
Okay, and while we're just waiting for the players, I do just want to say that any sort of donations made during the stream will go to help fund the tournament. So it'll go towards the prize pool and potentially some incentives and some giveaways as well. Like if we raise enough money, I might do um, extra sort of money giveaways to the match of the tournament. So if you guys can vote at the end on which match you enjoyed the most, and both the players will get some cash there. And if we
Ooh, there's a
raise,
vote for that?
yeah, if we get enough donations through the stream, I'll do a vote at the end
I
of the
see.
tournament, so the audience can vote on what they think the best match is.
That's kind of cool.
And yeah, so yeah, it's kind of like the fight of the night sort of thing. And if we get over $100 in donations, I will be giving away a Rockets t-shirt. There's our first donation, 500 bitties.
to all.
Thank you,
Good
Barrel,
luck
for
and
the
have
500
fun.
bits. Good luck and have fun to all. Thanks, Barrel. Okay, so I'll just hand this over to Nukin. He's
Okay.
in there. Okay, so first game of match 2.
Here we go. The beginning of another best of 3 series here. New players Victor Bensamir and Patton Project Pernicious Vindicta? Something like that. New guild name there. And Victor is chosen to play Nod Zeth with his typical. This is actually, I think, his exact deck that he plays on Ladder Pattern Project. Is playing his beloved, the Artillery of GDI, the Juggernaut. This is he gonna try and do it on one harvester? And so far, it looks like that's a yes. And yep, staying on one harvester. He's gonna stay on one harvester for this missile here, and let the fight commence. There's a lot of cluster here in near the rocks. This rock is very good for talons, but not when you when you're that far. When you're standing on top of the rock, you have a 360 access to hitting multiple tiles. Mohawk is, but was it a distraction for the Mohawk? Here's another talon. He's relying on the air tower from GDI to secure him this missile here. Mohawk able to kill multiple bikes. He does have Liang drone as well. Talon's being taken out by the bikes. Mohawk just going down south. He's gonna need missile squads and more Talons and things. The set drop pod gonna do a lot of damage to the missile squad. The missile squads need to move over one tile. Do not move over. And now bikes searching for proper matchups here. Victor does look like he's gonna be able to take this first missile. He's on 3 of the pads. He's got decent matchups. And Double Talon not able to take out a Flame Trooper in time, which I think, wow. Man, Talons need a damage boost or something. There are no drone swarms. Here we go. Next missile, they're already... Victor looks like he's content on just holding his ground. He's not going for any base kill. He's got his Inferno tech out, which is interesting. Gets a shot off the Pitbull. I think he killed his own scavenger there. And now his second Inferno, and Patton only has Talons basically for AA. The key to this matchup here is swarming the Phantom with so many Talons, not sending them one at a time, but there is a reload rate with the Phantom, so if you spend enough on Talons, you should be able to kill Victor's entire army here. But he's currently not doing so. It's hard to do that. It's hard to do that on one harv sometimes. Here comes the next missile. One Inferno down. Healing drone going north, gonna hold the pad temporarily, but another Phantom. Victor has a second one and a drop pod on the bottom pad, sneaks in his own missile, and wins the game there. Wow. Well,
GG
sneaky
guys.
tactics.
Well done, Victor. Well played, guys. So Victor wins the first matchup.
And so now Patton gets to pick the next map.
Yeah. Commentator has a hangover voice. Yes. Yes, he does.
Commentator has a hangover voice. I have a woke up from a nap voice.
Okay, Patton has elected to choose a random map.
Oh, random. Okay. I think in some tournaments they don't even let you do that.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to let people do that. I think it's fun. I think it's absolutely fine. I think it's a good strategy.
It is a tactic that is sometimes frowned upon, so it's not allowed, but it is allowed in this one.
I don't see what's wrong with it at all. I'd do that as well because
I think I'm not sure exactly why. There's probably multiple reasons, but it definitely it puts more luck into the like you're throwing the
yeah, it
dice.
takes more luck and puts more
There
luck into
are
your favor.
some maps that are favorable towards certain things, and yeah, so we'll see.
But if you're the underdog, I think you need as much luck on your side as you can. So putting a luck variable in there could swing it in your favor. It might go against you, but at least it might go in your favor as well.
It could also go against you for sure.
Yeah, but if the card's already stacked against you, you know, you think that's not, you know, that's sort of like a risk you're willing to take. So here's game 2.
Are you calling Patton the underdog here?
Yeah, I'd say that he is, and I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say that he is. I mean, look at the ranks, and Victor is a very good player, especially in the tournament setting as well.
All right, so let's see if the underdog can take a match off Victor then.
Here we go.
There we go. Game 2. Deck switch here from Victor. He's playing GDI Liang as well.
Please, no one have an MSV.
And the random ofness of a map nature. We got a 2-pad map. I believe this is Tide Pools. This is a map known for longer than average game length. And yeah, both players playing Dr. Liang. There is some differences in the decks. Patton is playing his beloved Juggernaut. This is actually a really good Juggernaut map. Juggernaut can hold down a pad and attack harvesters. Can be put in the center and attack basically all the tiles. So this is definitely a better map for Juggernaut than the last one. Okay, missile is being charged though by Patton quite a bit, and so we're going to be seeing probably around a 1-minute missile here. He does not have control of the top pad yet. Mohawk does get on there, but this missile squad will lose to this rifleman. This Talon coming out, and the power of the healing drone helped the Pitbull win the matchup against the Mohawk. The healing drone was south. And it's being stalled. No, Pitbull gets onto the pad. The missile squad was unable to block the Pitbull, and I believe Victor should be able to take this missile here. Just air on the north. And Victor does take the first missile. Very close for Patton, but he did manage to delay it to about 1:30 or so for that missile, which is actually, it may seem bad that he lost that first missile. He didn't invest too much into it, did delay it a lot, and so he does have that tech option late game. Might see a Juggernaut this game here. So we'll see if he keeps him busy on his side of the map. He may be, or again, and especially if he gets a harvester kill, we may be able to see a Juggernaut come out maybe around 2:30 or so into the game. Mohawks are very effective against pit bulls. And now Victor is going into a Talon ward here. Healing drone going back and forth between these Mohawks, healing the ones that they want. Patton's actually opting to stay very heavily on the air side of things here. Which actually which means we may not see a Juggernaut after all. He techs into a slingshot. Slingshot going to be able to take out the Talons. Talon Mohawk. Was not working out for him. Here comes the next missile. Slingshot does go down to Talon goes down to the slingshot north before going down. Mohawk's going south. Talon's going north. Patton might be able to secure this missile here. It all comes down to this blocking. Healing Drone gets onto the pad and the Pitbull does too. It wasn't blocked, so Victor is on the top pad. And this Mohawk can't hang on too much longer against the Talon. Another Talon, Mohawk gets onto the pad, but there's nothing on the top anymore. Victor's gonna take the second missile. There's too many Talons for the slingshot to fight in time. And Patton loses the second missile there in the game. And then that is the series. Victor takes the series 2-0 against Patton Project.
Yeah, another 2-0 series. GG, guys. So that is now Victor has advanced to the next round. GG, well played, both players. Yeah, like you were saying, Nukin, that map, you know, it's quite common to have like long contested missiles on that map. So you know it can get a bit spicy. Okay, so just update the sheet.
Unfortunately, Juggernauts don't attack up.
Yeah,
so there really wasn't a point to build one after all. Victor's deck was very air-based as well.
Okay, so our next match, we've got Duke versus Barreled.
Sore throat. No.
Is Duke here?
I do want to say that my freaking sound phone panels have not arrived yet. They're arriving around 8.
Oh, you don't sound that bad. You don't sound very echoey. Yeah, it's Duke.
Well, I've
here.
done my best to put towels and stuff around.
I haven't heard from Duke for ages.
Actually, while we wait for Duke, I'm gonna grab just a few more towels and try and make it a little bit less echoey. I'll be right. They're not fat towels. They're towels to dampen the sound.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, Duke's here. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, so next match is Duke versus Barreled. Random map to start. Duke, are you USA? Are you based in the US? Okay, and Barreled, are you in Europe? Thanks for the follow, Cheetah. Kelly. Okay, Barreled, where are you based? Are you in Europe? Okay, you're in the US. Okay, great. Right, so both, yeah, both are in the US, so we can go for a US server. Okay, first map is Broken Mesa. Okay, and there's the code. Okay, we've got the players in here. We just got to wait for Nukin to towel up his mic. You know, because we're a professional outfit here. Okay, thanks for following Sam's the dog.
Alright, I got more tiles here.
Okay, great. We're waiting for you to join as spectator, and then we can get the first match underway.
Alright, oh man, let's do it.
Okay, right, so we've got Duke of Earl versus Barrel Gene.
Alright, Duke of Earl versus Barreled. Both playing Seth. Seth seems to be a popular commander in this current format here, at least for the starting map. And then we've seen a lot of players switched into GDI and chosen Liang, interestingly enough. Both players here are running very similar decks. Very, very similar. And we're going to see a lot of the militant openers here, fighting for map control. And kind of something that players do, since I personally find the rifle militant sort of wars in the beginning a little bit not the most of exciting things, kind of just trading 2-on-1 here. And here we have a quick tech switch into Venom. This is something that you can do when your opponent goes too heavy into the infantry, but Venom needs to back up now. Bike's being responding to the Venom. Venom does walk right into the bike. A little bit of miss micro there from Barrel. They will go down to the bikes without him not losing a single bike, being punished for it. And Barreled down there has pop capped Duke on one single 1 HP infantry squad with the Venom. Part of his strategy there, even a Banshee will be able to take out that squad, but it is replaced by another full, sort of more healthy infantry squad, so he's able to hold the pad a little bit longer. Venom going north. Bikes have secured the middle pad there, and another bike to go top for the missile there, and Duke is actually able to take the missile. Banshee took way too long to kill the militants down on the bottom pad. It is very low as well, not very going to be useful. Little bike volley snipe, we'll take it out, and there we go. That Banshee is long gone. Now we have the tech switch here, Scorpion tank. It's really good. It's hard for us, and now this is the difference between Duke and Barreld's deck. There's a Marauder, and in Barreld's favor, he has gone with the Scorpion tank, both putting down drill pods a little preemptively. Usually, you see drill pods to go for base kills, to block for things, to snipe missiles. Interesting that both players there put their drill pods down. Barrels is just basically dead to this Venom here. I don't know how long that took, about 5 seconds or so. Scorpion tank is low, Marauder is low from both sides. They're just pad holders at this point. Another Marauder coming out. And it looks like they're using their units as pad holders, basically. Here comes the next missile. Scorpion tanks do go down very quickly to Marauders. Duke might have this next missile. Drill pod cooldown was off. He sneaks onto the top pad with it, and he takes that missile. Duke has his timing with that Seth drill pod, man.
Yeah, that was very good timing. So he takes the first game. GG guys, well done Duke. Oh yeah, by the way, my an extra emote of mine got approved earlier, so all my
Oh, let's
subs.
see it.
I've got the BG emote.
That's such a good one. I had one emote, but I thought it was 2 BM. But you have the balls to do it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
BG.
it's only BM if you take it seriously.
This isn't. Oh my God, Sam! I'm being criticized. I said multiple things there, not just base killing. I said blocking, going for the base, and also sniping missiles, which he did very effectively, actually. Good job, Duke. All right, so what Barrel gets to choose the next
Yeah,
map
he's
here?
chosen open water.
Open water. Open water.
Oh, I think that's a map that we're all quite familiar with.
This is it. Yeah. Some people like this map quite a bit, actually. It does favor some certain strategies. Like for example, we were talking about random beforehand. Like this is one of the maps that, like, if you bring the wrong type of, like, if you brought tech and you rolled random and you got this,
go
for
for the
example, you could just totally have screwed yourself. Just like but to be fair, like he was playing Juggernaut. Juggernaut's not too bad if you can get it out, since all the pads are touching.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks for the 100 bits, Andreas.
You
Andreas.
can go for the drill pod base.
Yeah. The gold league.
Honestly,
strats.
I don't know, but I've seen so many drill pod base kills, and I've lost to them too. But I'm a noob, so it's fair.
I can think of times when I've come up against it on ladder, so it's out there. It's definitely out there.
All right, both players are here.
Okay, so let's commence game 2.
All right, so this is game 2, Barreled versus Duke, and again we're seeing this trend of player switching his commander, and this time we're seeing for the first time Solomon with a different type of deck from Duke here. Barrel is sticking with Seth, but he's changed things up as well. Same commander, but different style of deck. And so Barrel has a strategy here. This is another 3-pad map, so Seth will be able to sneak in some missiles. This is actually a map where you could go for a base kill, especially with the type of deck that Barrel has with the drill pod. So we'll see what he does. He's opening up for double militants, and he's got scavengers behind them. So all of these militants, even if they die, which they will, because he doesn't have a third rifleman to compete, will be refunded back 10 Tiberium each. And the Venom, though, taken out by a Talon. Talons can attack scavengers. They will lose 2v1. Ooh, the rifleman that was low, scavengers were able to take it out, and another one. 20 Tiberium right there. That's great for Barrel. He's gonna have a tech switch quickly if he wants to, like an expensive unit. Any will he build it? Here comes the missile. He's opting to go for an expensive Phantom. This Phantom might win him the missile here. Let's see. He takes out one Talon. Scavengers and gets a shot off another with the missile with the Phantom. Scavenger finishes it up. Another Talon in response. Phantom should be able to clear that out pretty easily. It does. Phantom has killed like 3 Talons so far, and now he's delayed the missile enough for Infernos. Infernos are going to be great against these Pitbull. Will it connect with the Pitbull? It will connect with the Pitbull and a missile for a double kill. Belt's going to take this first missile. Boom. All right. Now what is Barrel's strategy? Is he gonna save up economy, get a second harvester, go for a base skill? Let's see what he's doing. He's got 2 low HP units here. Barrel is down 1 game, so he really needs to make sure he doesn't make any risky sort of strategical things. So he's opting to do the safe thing, which is to hold down the pads. He won the first missile. He's not behind. He's in control. He's got lots of expensive units out. He's clustering them together. Another double kill from the Inferno. That was kind of strange how that double kill went through. And even the low HP Inferno gets another extra kill. And the fire, actually, technically, that was another double kill. The fire killed the missile squad. The next missile's about to fire. Phantoms. What does Phantom's AFK Inferno moving forward? Phantom takes out a Talon. The second Phantom going to take out the other Talon. Another Talon should be killed by the Phantom. Technically didn't need it. And the drill pod just to secure the missile. Barrel really in control of that game. Takes that game number 2 solidly. And we're going to go into a third game for the first time in the tournament.
That's right. GG, guys. As Nika says, that's... first time it's actually got a point for both sides, so we're 1-1 going into the final game. Duke, if we can have your map selection, please.
Yeah, Duke was the loser of that one. Gets to choose the map. Even random if he wants. Duke of Arrow! Is he British, you think? Or do you know?
I think no, he lives in California.
Oh, he's in Cali?
I think you said that earlier, yeah.
Duke, is that even a British thing? Duke?
Yeah, I mean, you got like the Duke of Sussex and all these like minor royals and stuff like that, and yeah, Prince William is the Duke of Cambridge.
Duke of Nukem.
Yeah, Duke.
Dude, I want to be a Duke.
Yeah. You can become a lord in the UK, but just by going on like the internet and buying a small like square foot of land in Scotland, and then you become a lord.
You can become a lord?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I think one of my mates
we should
did it.
do that.
Yeah. So then you can like start, getting your mail like addressed to Lord Nukin or whatever.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Oh man, let's all go get a small patch of Scottish land and become lords of rivals.
Okay, the third and final game. If we can all have the players join and Nukin. That's PPBR.
Yeah. That's Lord Nukin to you soon enough. Lord. You can't be appointed like a duke though, right?
That's a royal thing, I'm sure. Yeah, because Prince William is the Duke of Cambridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it because I don't think I'm in the running for any of that stuff.
All right, both players are in. I'm surprised that we're seeing random again.
Well, I like it.
All right, game number 3, the final decider match between Barreled and Duke of Earl. Barrel Gene.
Damn.
And the randomness has brought us the 2-pad map here. I think this is a Master or Diamond League map, I believe. I forgot what it's called. It's very interesting for aggression. And here we have a lot of militants. We have one militant charging the pads. The other militant's hanging it down. And Barrel has chosen to stall just a little bit and get a second harvester. All right. This is not the best 2 maps, but I don't think Duke sees it yet. He might see it now. Yeah, he does. The three throw range of the militants. He sees it. He's sending bikes. He's not going for a second harvester of himself. Needs to protect his militant squad and continue charging for sure. When he's amassed a cluster, though, he can charge and harass the harvesters at the same time. Sending bikes north. Missiles about to fire. Too late to really do significant damage. He might be able to hold and kill a Harvester at the same time. Yeah, he does. Not too late. Missile goes down, Harvester goes down, but Barrel has secured enough economy for his Borkas, which is going to crush everything on the ground, infantry and vehicles alike. Duke's response is a Banshee. Now, if this Banshee can take out this Borka, that'd be great. It's attacking the missile squad though, and Borka lives. Second Banshee to take it out. Another Borka going north. The missile, and also Barrel is charging the missile. Really just, yeah, and he has a second Harvester, which is untypical. Another Borka coming down. Duke probably just needs to switch into some form of just mass Banshee to block all the Talons or something. Here comes the next missile. Barrel really needs to take this next missile. He's not winning on the top pad. And he's not gonna be able to win this missile. And that cost him the game here. He did have control of the bottom pad for a short while, and Duke takes it. Duke chose random, brought a deck, won on it, and won the series.
GG guys,
GG.
well played, both players, good series. Duke takes it 2-1 and advances to the second round or semi-finals. Yeah, now we've got our next match, which is thrown into uncertainty. We've got Bia versus Agent. However, I'm unsure if either players are actually here. Bia said if we just message him. Okay, Bia should be home now. He should be just get home. And Agent said he'll be 5 minutes, but he said that 5 minutes ago. So we should almost be good to go.
So Baya's up next. Let's see. Oh, Baya's here, heading home, and
Yeah,
that takes 10 minutes. He said that around 3, so it's probably another 5 minutes.
need just 5, please. I'm almost there. Okay, right. We'll
Should we take like a short little 5-minute intermission?
Yeah, if you want to go get more towels, Nukin, that's fine. Bia
I was
will
gonna make a coffee, but yeah.
and get some towels when you're there. No, your mic sounds fine. I'm just joking.
All right, I'll be back. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Okay, so I'll just take this opportunity to say thank you all for being here. I hope you're enjoying the tournament so far. Any donos via bits and cash donos will go towards incentives, the prize pool, and potentially a t-shirt giveaway. I'll just post the link for the t-shirt if anyone's interested in having a Rockets t-shirt. I understand not many people will, but there is some sort of demand for it because I've already sold like 2. It is just a picture of my profile picture. I am wearing a Twitch t-shirt today. It's not my own one. I didn't have time to order my own one, but I bought a t-shirt from another streamer who I got these chicken emotes from. Like these chicken emotes. He's a speedrunner who does like horror games, and the t-shirt is I don't know if you can really see it, but it says Teenage Mutant Hero Borkbas, which are the chickens. So I thought that was quite cool because I think the t-shirt looks really good. So yeah, I buy Twitch t-shirts. So if it ends now, what are you talking about? It's not ending now, Renardin. It's the first round. Okay, we're just waiting for agent. Right, I could set up the game. It's agent versus Bia. Agent is in Europe. Where does anyone know where Bia lives? Yeah, Ninja. There's no open spaces. Thanks for your enthusiasm, Ninja, but we've got all the participants. Okay, does anyone know where Bia lives? Is he in Europe or in America? I'm guessing he's American. Oh, nice dodge. No, you had to qualify for the tournament, Ninja. You never realised how many of my decks made use of Fanatics. There you go, barreled. I try and make the tournaments make the players have to think outside the box a little bit. Twitch has stronger password requirements than my bank. Just join Twitch. Do you play Rivals then, Cheetah? I'm guessing you play Rivals. I have no idea what your password is. Just request a password reset to your email. I think that works, doesn't it? Your other rule idea was interesting. I just don't have time to do all the necessary prep work. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people are like that, barreled. I thought it was more interesting, but I'm not playing in the tournament,
Alright,
so
I'm back.
I let the participants choose. Still waiting.
Is Baya here?
I don't know if he's home yet, but oh, I've been playing since December as well. Cheater.
Should we do a traditional flame tech match?
Okay, me and
Or no?
Nukin are gonna play a whatever you call it, a match, an exhibition
It's
match.
tradition is what you call it.
Oh, I was thinking of exhibition match.
While we wait for Baya.
Yeah. Okay, so this is me versus Nukin.
P.S. Did you want to do some of the casting, or did you want to?
No, I mean, I'm completely fine with you doing all of it. Blade asked me that last time, and I don't mind doing it with you, but I do, while the matches are going on, I do some stuff behind the scenes sort of thing. So
that's fine.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look.
I have a secret strategy that I have not used on you yet.
Oh yeah, well, me too.
Secret strategy. I got 15-0 last night.
Oh, did you? How many goes? 100?
It was actually one go.
Yeah.
But Nicholas forfeited one of his games against. So I don't know. Technically, it was a 14-0.
Oh, okay. What he just gave you? He just gave you the match, did he?
Well, he played it out, and then he like missiled my base, and then before the missile hit it, he surrendered.
All right, that's the ultimate BM. Okay. So here we go. It's me versus Nukin.
Yeah, and then Bias should be back, but when we're done. All right.
Right, I haven't played any games today, so
neither have I.
That's my excuse.
And apparently, I set my alarm in the wrong time zone or something. All right. Should I try and cast this? But then you'll know what I'm doing.
Just do
Wait, is this Canalro?
Yeah, it wasn't random.
Oh my god.
The random gods have spoken. Okay, so Rocket starts off as a militant.
Secret strategy.
We're ready to serve. Let's go. Let's go. Militia here. Harvester ready. Advancing. Unit offline.
Not my harvester.
Kill the unbelievers.
Aha. Oh, you have 2 harvesters too? What is this?
Unit offline. Unit ready.
What is this nonsense? Can you
Damn.
hear me what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, I can. I'm trying to fucking concentrate, man.
I didn't know if I was muted.
Oh shit.
Come here, you little slut.
Unit offline. Let's look into my supply. Taking position. Unit offline. Unit offline.
Oh bollocks.
Unit ready.
No!
Launched.
I fucked it.
Unit offline. Desires.
Taking position.
Laser squad, power and precision. We'll hit them with lasers charged. Laser squad, power and precision. Unit offline. Unit ready.
What is that?
Our base is under attack.
Why do you have rock worms?
Quick but painful.
Well, I did do some base damage there.
Unit offline. Unit offline. Taking position. Unit offline. Mission cancelled.
No! Ah!
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Fuck your rock worms!
Unit offline.
Shit.
Launched.
4 flame tanks everywhere!
That was close, though. That was close.
Why do you have rock worm in your deck?
Because I knew you were going to have flame tank. You know, you're the only one that is allowed to play tech.
You've denied me pleasure. Now I cannot cast properly.
Well, sorry.
And is that the
Game
game that we win
tournament.
money? Can we like give money?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
played on that game.
At the end, I'll put that in a voting option.
I would have
Nuking it.
favored it.
Nuclear Rockets game of the 20.
I mean, that's pretty easy to win that one, I think.
Oh yeah, because
No
everyone
contest.
else has to play Cookie Cutter Seth.
Did we technically break the rules? There were no cams. What's the
That's
command
true.
for the
I
rules
didn't
on
even
the
think
Nightbot?
about. Oh no, you had Oxana, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so
There's no
you break
Oksana,
the
right? No
rules.
boost. Rule broken.
Okay.
Disqualified.
Is Bia here? Bia.
What's the command for the bot for the rules?
Okay. Okay, you want room code here. It's just rules, I think. I think I have to post the room code in.
There.
It's a bit janky with the spaces, but you get it.
Bias says, I'll hop on the stream after game 1.
Yeah, I know. I'm there. I just need to know if he's in the USA or not for server. Okay,
He's
right.
in the USA.
So, okay. We will alternate servers because agent is Europe. We'll start off with Europe. Okay. Oh shit! I'll put random map.
Broken Mesa. Agent is in like Sweden.
Switzerland, I believe.
Switzerland.
Yeah. Which I know they sound similar, but they are on the opposite sides of Europe, basically.
Oh, they're not near each other?
No. Switzerland is near, it's below Germany, and...
Sweden's next to Norway.
Yes. Okay, when I say opposite sides of Europe, I don't mean left and right. I mean, Switzerland's near the bottom of Europe, and Sweden's near the top. Right, I just need to put the room code. Okay, yeah, B is in Twitch chat now, no worries. FELS room code. Like the tournament, the room is fabulous. Yes, well done, Buzz. He's here all night.
Fabulous.
Alright,
what's the code?
Oh, he's using the saying that I use. Agent Shadows. What's the room code? FBLS.
FBLS. Alright.
Okay, here we go. First game of match 4, I think, yeah.
Alright, and we have ourselves another series. This time, it is going to be Agent Shadow versus Baya. On Broken Mesa, the starting map. The typical 3-pad map, and we're seeing a lot of Seth. Seth is common here. There's no boost commanders, no Jackson, no Oksana. There are restrictions in the selection of index selection here. And this is a beautiful opener from Baya. Immediate mouth control because of the wheels. Second wheels to boot and charging the pads. He wants them to be charged. You can, Agent, if he can realize that he's probably playing some sort of a non-aggro deck. Baya, on the other hand, does not have full information of kind of what Agent's strategy is right now, because Agent is playing reactionary to Baya's aggression here. One wheel and one damage wheel and another damage wheel take out the militant, starting militant of Agent Shadow, and this tank is wreaking havoc on the bikes. Bikes going down. Wheel's going to hold down the pad for Baya. Will the laser troop be able to take out the Scorpion tank? It doesn't, but the bikes do. Will the bikes get onto the pad? They are not blocked, so we're going into contention mode. Will the blocks block the militant's top? They are blocking, but not for long. They blocked a little bit, and Baya's got onto the pad, so he has 3 on the pad. The drop pod from Baya. That's one of the tactics on this map. You can totally block off the ground path on that south pad, and you have to go all the way around or go by air. So one missile for Baya there. That's great for him. He sees the air tech switch now. Here comes the Venoms, the Banshees in response to the tank spikes, Flame Troopers. But Flame Troopers have done their job. They've secured the missile. Worth it. Double Banshees on, and a laser troop that's very, very heavy on the anti-vehicle. And now, in response, needing some extra anti-infantry damage, Agent does a drop pod of his own. Baya does one of his own as well to counter that with the wheels, pushing back forward. Missile is being charged by Agent Shadow, so I think Baya knows at this point that he's facing an aggro deck similar to his. Although this time around, he doesn't have control of the pads, and Agent Shadows does. All 3, takes the second missile there. So now both players are on 1 missile. Income is similar, both players on 1 harvester. And so the deck variation here, the only difference is that there is no Venom and Venoms are actually probably going to be more useful later into the game because of their flying capabilities, whereas Wheels cannot fly. So you might see some sneaky stealing of the missile over the south pad next to the missile silo with either a Banshee or a Venom. Missile is not being charged, is being stalled. They're fighting a lot in the middle center region. Seth drop pod though. Is it gonna go for the base? No, it's going for the harvester. Okay, interesting. Not sure about this play. He is. I mean, the missile isn't ready to close the fire, so as long as he doesn't forget about that, he should be all right. Banshees are going down to laser squads. Agent Shadow does another Seth drop pod of his own. It's on cooldown though. It will not be ready for the missile, and Baez is ready for this missile. He just doesn't have the Tiberium for it. The next missile's about to fire, but he doesn't have the tip for it. And this Flame Trooper isn't on a pad. And Agent Shadow takes that last missile and takes the first game. Yeah, he kind of needed to move that Flame Trooper onto a pad sooner. He didn't have. I think it would have worked well if the harvesters were transitioning south and he didn't have enough income for another Seth drop pod.
Okay, GG guys. One missile each there. It's a competitive game.
Pretty close game, yeah.
Yeah, first match goes to, or first game goes to Agent Shadows. So Bia, if we can have your map selection, please.
Wait, time managers by
Yeah.
random map.
See, it's quite prevalent these days. Okay, he chooses random map.
It does favor probably like non-aggro is one of the. You ever play like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone or something like that?
Yeah.
Like the Zoo deck in Hearthstone, that's like the non-aggro deck.
Oh yeah.
Just like just through any meta. It's like a deck that you can play on just on about any map, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
LXQS is the code, alright. But you know what? It's not the best on every map. It can be played on most maps, but we could get like Battlefield, which is probably I think the largest map in the entire pool by an extra tile.
Oh, is it?
It's like 7 and most are like 6 or so. And the pads are so far away from the base. Kenny says random map shouldn't be allowed. Well, it is allowed.
I say why?
And we had a discussion about that earlier. A small one. There are positives and negatives for just about every but optimally it's up to the tournament organizer. And I saw Rocket's point, and it's allowed, and we're doing it. So deal with it. It's actually, and it seems like the players are opting to use this strategy as well. We've seen a lot of people go for random and actually win on it too. Duke did random and he won.
It removes a huge portion of competitive gameplay.
It's still very competitive.
Both players don't know what map's coming up, so they have to choose a deck that they all feel works for them on any map.
Or they can just roll the dice and do something crazy and hope they get.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, Bia doesn't want Agent Shadows knowing what the map is, because Bia probably feels that Agent Shadows may have a good deck for any map, really. So he wants to go into it not knowing, and he wants both players to be like that.
Yeah. So I would expect a very cookie cutter game of from Agent Shadow, and Baya switches it up to GDI. Okay, strong arm. I was expecting another Seth on Seth game. And I think this is Eruption, I believe is the name of the map. And it's a 3-pad map. It's good for Seth. That's good for Seth. And it's also a good turret placement map. I think you can place the turret right one tile forward on the middle tile there. So both players got a pretty decent map. It's also good for air, which is good to go over the rocks to harass harvesters if you want to do that. And first missile is being charged heavily. This predator tank is gonna push this spike back. Bikes get a shot off the dogs. Tank is not firing on the bikes. Okay, gets a shot on the bike. It's not chasing the bike, so the bikes are gonna be able to hold down the tile, the pad, and Agent Shadow takes the first missile. Tanks are very slow. You gotta respond very quickly, and know where they're going. They're slower than Scorpion tanks, which Agent Shadows does have and builds. Here's a Scorpion tank. Scorpion tanks are quicker, but they have less HP. And Scorpion tank got a shot off the Predator tank and hasn't been shot yet, so good micro there. But now we have 2 tanks going north. Scorpion tank is going to be doomed if it goes into that corner, and it is. But he is building a second tank. Laser squads are blocking, but the snipers are going to be taking them out. Tanks get onto the tanks north. We're able to take out the Scorpion tank. And now we have a bike and a tank. Will they be able to... Another Scorpion tank. Will Baya be able to sneak his way back into this game? Another Predator tank. The sniper needs to live. And it's going to, so it's going to continue the contention. Predator tanks should be able to win this, but bikes are quick reinforcement. Turrets blocking the bikes from getting onto the pad. Baya's going to get onto all 3 tiles and take this missile. Wow. Nice. One. Now we're going to go into another missile unless Baya Big Boss is his base. If anyone's unfamiliar with that, that's where you go and you literally kill your opponent's base with your units, like tanks, for example. And he's not going for the harvesters or the base. He's just trying to maintain control of the position that he's acquired. And once again, we're seeing snipers, turrets, and this is like a deadly combo of anti-vehicle, anti-infantry, anti-air combo here. Sniper, slingshot, predator, plus the turret. He secured the position. Baya is in a great position, but he loses his slingshot, and now the Banshees forward. Banshees can go all the way to the north pad if they want to. Drop pod also going down. Not good. There's no slingshot in time. Too many Predator tanks. And that's one of the weaknesses of the deck, is when you lose one piece, you're unable to respond in time sometimes. And Agent Shadow, wow, he was about to lose that one, and he wins.
Damn. GG, guys.
GG.
Emo.
That was very, very, very close game. It looked like it was going to go to Baya there.
Okay, so that wraps up round 1.
Yep, that's the series as well. He was able to go 2-0.
Yeah, indeed. So 3 of the matches went 2-0, and then Barreled and Duke. That was 2-1, I think. So, let me announce the matchups for the next round. It will be Blade versus Duke and Agent versus Victor for the semi-finals.
Blade versus the Duke.
Okay, and now this round is best of 5. Okay, so first up we've got Blade versus Duke.
And the finals is best of 7, right?
That's correct, yes.
Right. I'm a big fan of larger, like best of 5,
Yeah,
best of 7.
absolutely, I totally agree. Because, you know, best of 1s, you know, anything can happen. And,
yep.
you know, so I prefer there to, you know, to have it average out a little bit.
It's so cool when someone's down, like they win one guy wins 2, and then the other guy comes back and wins like 4.
Yeah, that's good to see as well. Everyone likes seeing a comeback. So
Yeah.
Ponteki says Agent and Blade in best of 7. Agent's not gonna walk over Victor, I'll tell you that.
He's got to get there to get to that best of 7.
Okay, so I'll set up the match. So Duke is in Cali, Blade is in UK. So we'll alternate servers again. It's always next one. Yeah, there's always next time. Duke or Bia, sorry. Okay, Victor, no sniping you here. Talking about, what are you talking about? Nukins has hosted the stream with 1 viewer.
Well, I just did that.
Damn.
I thought it would be a good idea for people that if they wanted to.
Yeah,
stream
I'll
and,
watch
live,
I'll watch the viewer
those-
count and see if it does actually go up. You know, because I'm sure you have like Blade, you probably have your own viewers that literally just come on to watch you.
So now they'll be directed here, and then did we post it on Discord too? Yeah.
I've posted it in Terminus, Shores, and 13 Lades. I did ask Blade, and he said that was okay.
What about the main community server?
That should automatically notify when I go live, but in the stream channel, do you post in a different channel or?
Yeah, I'll do it there.
Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, so we've got Lade and
Are we in the semifinals now?
yes.
Okay.
Is Blade on Discord? Or I could have okay for a short period. Can you ping me? It's my match. Now is your match. At 13 lead. Is it betting as well? Oh, he's here. Okay, right. I can turn on betting. I don't like to do it in the first round because there's a lot of stuff that I've got to do behind the scenes, but now I should be fine. Who wins? Left. Right.
How many? What's the command? Is it rocket dollars? 20? Points. I'll bet some. Actually, is it? I don't want to bias my commentary, so I will. A good caster is unbiased.
Definitely. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. I'll cancel betting like 15 seconds into the match.
Yeah, you can set it on like a 1-minute timer thing, I think.
Yeah, I can. I haven't, but I can.
Here we go. Game 1. This is Blade versus Duke of Broken Mesa. Blade opting to go for the map control and gets a rifleman immediately onto the pad, starts charging it, leaves the pad, builds another militant, might back off here, back to the pad. Yep, sees the militant of Dukes as well. Sends another militant to the south pad, so now he has control. And he's sending a third. He's over-committing to the pad control here. He's got 3 militants. He's still charging the pads while chipping off some of the laser troops down there. He's lost control of south, but now he has top as well. Missile's going to be in contention mode now. He should get this missile here. He's got 3, 2. Whoa, very close. That militant just hangs on by a thread down there. And the Venom response was good, but not in time for Duke of Earl. So Blade takes the first missile here. Seth on Seth. Seth, very common commander for this. I believe we'll be seeing a lot more Seth on this starting map here. Marauders now being built. Seth drop pod as well. This is from Blade, though, to respond to the Marauders. Marauders are very beefy. You need multiple Militants or Flame Trooper or Venom to take him out. I think I would have just gone for a Venom, but there are benefits to having a Flame Troop as well. Flame Troop is quite low, Marauder is quite low as well. This is starting to turn into an air battle. Blade has won the air battle, so he will be killing this Venom for free. And now doing chip damage with his Banshees against the infantry, helping win matchups in the middle. Duke of Earl does a drop pod of his own, potentially a little early, I'm not sure. Here comes Blade's drop pod, gonna clean out the Marauder and get onto the south pad. Venom from Blade on the north, gonna kill out the Militants. Blade has control of all three pads. He should be firing this missile, and easily does so. Very, very solid gameplay from Blade this game. Takes game number 1 against Duke.
Okay, so Blade takes first game. In regards to betting, it is only a 10% payout because 9 of you bet on Blade and 1 of you bet on Duke. So
Oh, you're doing try hard payout percentage change?
yeah, man, I'm not giving it away.
I always just keep it on like 50 or something, usually.
Okay, so GG guys. First
So
game
wait a
goes to
second. So
Blade.
Rockets is a try hard payout percentage.
I came up with the
gambler man and a guild leader and a tournament organizer.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
try hard.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'm lacking in terms of try hard is actual skill. But
That's
aside,
because one of these days you'll realize that Flame Tank is the deck of is your
deck
destiny.
of champions.
your destiny is to switch to Flame Tank.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was good back in December. That thing was an absolute
better
wrecking
now.
machine.
I
No,
think
it's
better
not.
now.
It's not as fast, is it?
It's cheap. It's cheaper or whatever.
Oh, okay.
90, I think, or 80 or 90. I'll tell you what's trash is Widow.
Okay, so
Widowmaker.
yeah, that's always been shit. Yeah, can we have your deck? Sorry, your map selection, please.
Duke needs to pick the next map.
Yeah.
Duke of Earl. Cheetah says I love my Widow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a cool looking skin. I mean, it's got that going for it.
That's the best thing you can say about tech units, isn't it, really? It kind of looks cool.
Wow, Duke chooses random.
I knew
Okay.
it would. I knew it would.
He did it before. He's doing it again.
Did it work? Did it work out for him before?
It did. It did work for him.
There you
I
go.
think. He went GDI in 1, I believe, right?
Okay, so
GYB.
this is just to remind people, this is best of 5. So the first person to get 3 wins will advance to the final. Okay, and both players in there. We've got you in there, Nukin. Yes, we have. Okay, so game 2.
Establishing battlefield.
Are you doing betting or whatever?
Oh yeah, shit. I know I forgot something. Start. Okay, betting's open.
All right. Duke of Earl versus Blade. Game 2. Duke has chosen random. He was not able to secure game 1. And wow, he is being rewarded here. We now have Duke running a great double harvester type of deck on the... I personally think this is the best
Building online.
tech map in the entire game, Battlefield. What a lucky man, Duke. Will you be able to pull it off here against Blade in game 2? We'll find out. Blade running the non-aggro style, doing a similar style of double opening up riflemen, militants, into the pads, immediately starting to charge. And now tech switches into Venom much quicker than last time.
Unit lost.
Missile about to fire very quickly. A 50-second missile is about as quick as you can normally do it. I think 47 seconds technically is the max. But 50 seconds with a little bit of contention is great for a non-aggro style deck. Blade sees that he's on double harvester and immediately goes after the harvester here, although he's not charging the pads. Now he is. A Venom snuck by the pitbull.
Building online.
Okay, takes out a harvester. Missile not being charged though still.
Unit lost.
Pit bulls are stalling the missile here.
Unit lost.
And now that Blade has a unit on south, it's still being stalled. Stalled. So we're gonna actually see a potential for tech units, maybe.
Unit
Now
Only
it's
got
being
second
charged
harvester
finally.
out there.
ready.
Blade going after the harvester. JJ's chasing the scorpion tank. Missile is being charged heavily now. Talon goes north. Bikes have to go north. It's Militant's strike back against the Pitbull south. JJ's going north. Venom's going after the JJ's. Okay, this is going to be a 2-minute or so missile. No tech units are able to come out here. We need a missile steal or something from Duke to secure it. And that's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. I think Blade's got this one. Venom blocking, Banshee blocking the top Talon units, and Blade does take it. Wow. Wow. This could have been a change of events here with the random map selection, but Blade still does win with his non-aggro style Seth deck.
Blade,
Game 2 goes to Blade.
I was watching that closely to see if Blade was practicing what he preaches, and he really wasn't worried about the double harvester on the first missile. That's why he covered both pads with the militants. He wanted to make sure the missile was charging, and really then didn't make a push for the harvesters until he'd secured the first missile. So kind of textbook play there on how to deal with double harvester tech players from Blade there.
There was a moment where he wasn't charging as much as he could have, but it did help him solidify his position as well. Yeah, it's fairly textbook. Duke did play well as well. I'm not going to say that he didn't. He did everything that he could probably do. Besides maybe fight a little bit harder for the first missile, just a little bit of a longer delay would have been great. If he had an extra 10 or 15 seconds, he might have been able to get a mammoth out. Matt please from Duke. Yeah, is he going to do random or is he going to pick a map?
Bigger payout there on the betting because the betting was more even.
Kenny gets a whopping 14. Daza, Shushimura, Rocket Dollars.
Yeah, I think Rocket Dollars sounds alright. I was thinking of Rocket Fuel, but I don't know.
Oh, Rocket Fuel sounds cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like the way that Rocket Dollars sounds.
I think Rocket Fuel.
I mean, it's more
sounds
poignant, isn't it? It's more apt to have Rocket Fuel, but
Yeah. You have so much fuel you can go to the moon.
Duke.
Where's Duke?
Yeah,
Did he
where's
say
Duke?
that?
You're still in the tournament, by the way, Duke. It's first of 3.
It's best of 5, right?
Yeah, it's best of 5.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he didn't just like rage quit because he's still in the tournament. Thought pace. Does the bot count the amount of bets on each side or some bet? I manually count the bets on each side. In the bot, it tells you how many. The bot does tell you how many bets are on each side, but I then calculate what the payout should be. Duke going for random again. Okay.
He's going for random again. Wow. Okay.
Good. I don't want to see anyone quit. So it's 2-0 to Blade currently. Duke needs this match to stay in contention.
So Blade, will he switch commanders up? Will he stay with the same commander? Some other strategy is your opponents, your future opponents, for both Blade and Duke here, whoever go to the finals, are watching the game, so they can start to take a look at some of their opponents' decks, what they're running, and stuff like that. So, is Blade or Duke hiding a deck that they have not brought to the table yet? That's part of also some of the strategy in tournaments. So we got Blade in there, and Duke. Are you doing betting again?
Yes. Sorry, I was just closing some tabs. Okay, so yeah, the payout was done for last time. Start the betting. I'll probably end it about 30 seconds in, people. I know people try and leave it late to get their bets in, but you got a chance to not actually get your bet accepted.
Establishing battlefield control.
All right. In this best of 5 series, we have game number 3, Duke of Earl versus Blade. Going for Seth, Nod, and this is Stonewall, the random map selection from Duke. Once again, going for the random deck selection, and has brought an aggro-ish type of deck. Does not want to gamble with the random map selection again. Maybe not feeling it. Last game he brought Mammoth deck and random battlefield, which was amazing, but was unable to clinch a win here. Duke really needs to win here to win the series. He's down 2 against Blade. Rifle Milton type of wars in the center here, but no one's charging. No one is charging the pads yet, really. Okay, Blade begins to charge now. 25, about almost to 50% now. Now Duke starts to charge a little bit of his own. The difference here is that I think Blade realizes he's not exactly sure what Duke's playing technically. Here comes a drop pod. Do we see one from Duke? Only from Blade. Oh, and the drop pod's a little bit late from Duke. Blade takes the first missile. He will clear the militant though, and his flame trooper will have an extra squad member. It's going to be chased by this Venom. Will Duke respond quickly? One pod member down. He does respond a little bit late. That goes down to one squad member. And Blade's flame trooper Seth Drop pod is still alive, wreaking some havoc on the laser troops. Man, one little flame trooper actually can do overtime some significant damage. Now we have double Venom and tank bike for Blade in the center. Continues to charge. Missile is about 60% charged. Will this switch into an air battle? Will we see a Marauder? Here comes a drop pod. Is this going to be from Duke? It is. He's not able to get onto the pad though, being blocked by the Scorpion tank and nothing on and to the right. Blade takes another 2 easy missiles there, and that is the series. Blade is going to the finals, right? That's the semifinals.
That is correct. Blade is in the finals.
Right, so now we're gonna do another semifinal match to see who Blade will be facing in the final.
That's correct. I very much fancied Blade to get to the final last tournament. However, he got knocked out in the first round. I really think he's, performing very well this tournament. So, looks like he's going to be tough to beat.
GG to Duke.
Yeah, GG Duke, well played, man. Never going to be easy to beat Blade. Okay, let me update my spreadsheet. So we have Blade in the final, and we have Agent versus Victor, best of 5.
Blade is going AFK for a bit.
Okay. You're sub to Brian.
I think some girl gave me a sub to him, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Agent versus Victor, we'll alternate servers. First map is Broken Mesa.
Sarah. I don't know if that's his girlfriend or something. Alright, what's the map here? Broken Mesa, and what's the code?
Yeah, I haven't set it up yet. NDCK.
NDCK. Alright. Broken Mesa. Victor and Agent. Is Agent here?
Yeah, he is. He just said bye to Duke. So.
Alright. I'm gonna get a glass of water. Be back in 30 seconds.
Okay. Victor hasn't left Hell's Connection. Hell's Connection merged with Ascendance to create Pernicious Vindicta, which not many people are a fan of that name. Ponteki, he probably got left out. Let's be real. Well, are you in Pernicious Vindicta? I see. Terminus Shores owns at Blade. Are you saying it owns Blade, or are you telling Blade that Terminus Shores owns? Because I'm pretty sure Blade owns Terminus Shores.
Alright, I am back. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
Yeah, I was getting water.
Okay, right, here we go. Game 1 of the second semi-final.
Here we go. Victor versus Agent Shadow. Best 5. Starting on Broken Mesa, starting map. Both players. I'm seeing a trend here of bringing Seth to the starting map. A lot of players seeing the value in this format. Broken Mesa 3-pad map. Sort of a nod aggro style Seth sort of play. But in saying that, there is a difference here. We've seen scavengers from Victor. Will you be able to get value from these scavengers? One militant so far. If the scavenger can get another 10, 20 tib, then I will say that was worth it. Here we go. More militant wars here in the center. And he collects another 10 tib so far. Will he get a third? This will be more difficult to collect. He does get a third. He does, and that was definitely worth it. Scavengers and militants paid for themselves there. But he's lost map control now. Missile's about to fire. He can't kill these militants so far. He doesn't have the drop pod yet. Bikes on the north, but the flame troops drop pod. Oh, he does get the drop pod. Agent did not block him with the bike. So Victor has control of all 3 pads. Oh, what a turn of events. Victor claims the first missile. A little bit of a mistake there, because this is about to get a whole lot tougher for Agent Shadow. Almost gets a double kill on the bikes. Bikes move back in the last second. That was so close to a double bike kill. They die in the fire, actually, and a few shots to a scavenger. Inferno being weaved in back and forth between the Venom and the scavengers, which are blocking the Banshee. Now double Banshee. It's gonna be hard for this Inferno to stay alive. Venom's gonna go down. Scavengers went down to the Flame Troops, but the Inferno still is okay. One more oh, the bikes didn't fire on the Inferno. They took a shot on the Phantom. Phantom takes out one of the Banshees. Here comes the next miss. Drop pod going on the south for Victor. He gets onto the pad. Inferno takes out a bike on the top pad, and Phantom, will the Phantom live long enough for the middle? It does! Victor takes the second missile as well. And the first game in this best of 5 series. Wow. Very tight flips.
Damn.
Victor bringing out the Inferno in game 1. Something that he is known for. And now, since we are in a best of 5, the loser picks the next map. So Aiden Shadows lost this. What's he going to pick as his next map? Is he going to go with it's been very common. A lot of players have been picking random, but I have a feeling Agent might have a map up his sleeve, what he wants to do.
Okay, yeah, if we can have your map selection, please, Agent. Yep.
How was was the betting kind of half either?
No, there's only 4 people bet. 3 was on Victor and 1 was on Agent Shadows.
So people having faith in Victor there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got the record to prove it. He won your tournament, didn't he, Nikin?
He did, yep.
And he won my last tournament, so he's got the tournament record. You know, he's got the record to prove it. Just to let people know, the map the match
flooded fields. He says flooded fields.
Okay. The match that we're playing now is actually a repeat of last tournament's final. So yeah, these two have played each other in the tournament before. ZMDK.
All right, so game number 2 will be on flooded fields. Selected by Agent Shadow, joins first. Chooses the left side. Victor forced to be on the right, which I guess it's I don't know. Oh wait, leaves the game. Maybe he's picking a different deck or something.
Yeah, he's probably cheating, to be honest.
Maybe he selected the wrong deck.
No, what he's doing is he's seeing Victor join, and he can tell what faction Victor is by what number rank he is in Tiberium. So
don't do that, Agent Shadows.
So Agent Shadows has seen that Victor is rank number 19, so he can tell which faction Victor's playing.
Don't be doing that, Agent Shadow.
So yeah, just make everyone aware that Agent Shadows
sure your
does
deck-
do that.
Selection is tight and secure. That's to all players. Yeah. Are you gonna allow it?
Wait, Victor. You have the choice.
You don't have enough
to
units. Oh, it is a new account, to be honest.
I don't know units for what. No, I don't care.
He made it. He had to make a new account or something. Yeah, Victor, you can change your deck if you would like.
Oh,
What's
hey,
up,
Lady B. Hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Okay,
If
Victor doesn't want.
Bike was here, he'd have a backhanded compliment. Like, what's up, Granny? Just filling in for Bike here. Just kidding.
That
Hey,
is,
here we
that's
go. Game. This
Nukin.
is
That's Nukin talking. By the way, that's not me saying that. That's Nukin.
Yeah, I know. Rockets is a good boy. All right, here we go. We got the next game. This is on Flooded Field. Agent Shadow and Victor. Both players gone for Seth once again. And there is a different change in deck here from Agent Shadow. Agent Shadow has some different units in his deck here. Victor's, I think, is playing. Yeah, Victor changed his deck up as well. There's no scavengers anymore. A lot more early game aggression type of units, wheels, militants, and both players staying on one harvester. So this is interesting. Missile is half charge. Scorpion tank coming out. You're gonna need to respond to that if you're in Agent Shadow's position with some bikes and laser troops, maybe even combining both. Let's see what he decides to do. And forced into fighting the wheels, tank retreats, going back and forth, trying to weave in and take pot shots on this bike. Here comes the missile. This is going to be tight. Well, the laser troops are holding the front, slowly dying to the mill. Victor has control of the south pad with his drop pod and his tank. Laser troop goes down. Victor takes the first missile. Very well done by Victor there. Takes out gets value. Not only did he take the missile, but he's gotten value from the trades for where all the units were on the pad. So he's up on Tib even without killing a harvester as well. So very good position here for Victor. Agent Shadow though does have a tech option up his sleeve. We'll see if he goes for it. And Phantom in response to a Venom sounds very expensive. Will the Venom connect? I mean, will the Phantom connect with the Venom? It's taking shots from this. Nope, bikes are going for the tank, so Venom is going to be able to move forward. Missile contention time. Agent Shadow is not really on the pads. He has nothing on the base. Victor has all three pads. Now Banshee moves forward, but going to be greeted by that Phantom that was not fired on the bikes. But Agent somehow gets the missile. The drop pod moved forward. Bikes were able to finish off the Phantom. Wow, that was a flip. Now we have a game. Are we going to see another harvester? What will Agent Shadow do to get back in the game here? He doesn't have a lot of Tib. Another Phantom. This is going to be super costly. He needs to probably tech into his late game options when you're fighting Infernos here in Phantoms. Is he going to wait to do that? Is he going to do it at all? He's staying on one harvester. It's too late to get another harvester. It won't pay off in time. One of the Infernos goes down. The fire from the Inferno also doing damage to the bikes, the reinforcing bikes against the tank. Tank finally goes down. And now the missile is about 60% charged. Agent Shadow has control of the top pad with the bikes. Double bikes on Scorpion tank should work out. And it looks like we're just not going to see any tech today. Drop pods going down for both players. Both players have low income. Victor has 3 on the pads. Agent Shadows doesn't have anyone on the north. And Victor takes that next missile. So far, he's up 2 against Agent Shadow in the best of 5 series here.
GG guys, that was a very close game. Especially that second missile.
The second to last missile was super close.
So Victor extends his lead to 2-0 in this best of 5 match. So again, Agent, if we can have your map selection, please. While everyone can watch me clone some units. I'm using my free chamber on Chem Warriors. I don't really have anything else going at the minute.
You're cloning epics, eh?
Yeah, only with my free one.
What do you request in the guild typically?
At the minute, it's Venoms.
Venoms.
Yeah, it's best of 5, Agent.
It's
you know this. I have told you this directly in the Discord.
Yep. Semifinals are best of 5, and the grand final is best of 7.
Yep.
So you're still in it, Agent, if you're at all concerned. So you can pick the next map, Agent.
He picked
Broken Mesa.
Yeah.
The starting map.
I mean,
we've all circled back to the start.
That's the top players sort of agree that this is the most fair map in terms of running tech and aggro. So
it's a fairly, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's one of the best ones, I would say. Yeah. It leads to a lot of strats, but in a format where there are banned units, I'm not so sure. Or restricted units.
Oh, I didn't take that into account. But I didn't ban tech. I didn't ban any tech units or anything. So.
Right.
But
and the players did vote on what they wanted. They had between the 2 options. So.
I should just.
All right, we have both players in. Are we doing betting again? By the way?
Yeah. Oh shit! Who won? Victor won.
Victor won. Victor won.
Okay. Right, here we go. Betting has started, and I'll start the match and hand over to you, Nuka.
All right. Hey, we got a third match here, and we have a different commander. Victor bring Solomon, also known as General Solomon, but everyone knows the fish saber, Solomon Cannon. So Victor's deck here is different. Agent Shadow, what's he doing? He's brought Seth Nod, and it looks like it's a aggression styled Nod play.
Wait.
What?
We have to redo. It's a redo. Shadow.
Wait, there's no fanatics supposed to be allowed, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this game's void. So.
Yeah, you can leave it.
It had to be Shadow. Will it cancel the match if I leave?
I think so. Let me see if I'm gonna leave it. Exit. Try leaving it.
It had to be Agent Shadows, didn't it?
Is that or just a redo?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone gets one redo. The reason I ban Unit Sullivan just to make it interesting, just to make it a bit different. Everyone gets one redo, and that's it.
One redo. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the rules here? Rules are no fanatics, no chemical warrior, no boost commanders.
Yeah. It even says no fanatics explanation mark. Okay.
I'm an idiot.
Right, that's your one chance gone, Agent Shadows. So if you bring a banned unit again, you're out of the tournament, unfortunately.
Semifinals are best of 5, Jordan. Yep. And currently Victor is on match point. So if he just wins one more, he will be.
Okay,
Agent needs to
I'm
win the
setting
next
up
3.
Broken Mesa again. Nothing else is changing except the fact that we're restarting it. I'm not giving him another choice to pick a different map.
Slutty agent. What is the code?
XSZL.
XSZL. Alright.
Yeah, okay, I'll reset the betting. I've refunded everyone's bet, so you've all been refunded.
Do you think you should increase the max betting on the finals?
I can do if you want, but you know, like you can actually buy stuff with my points. So I don't want people getting really lucky and then like costing me money.
But it's free advertising if it says your stuff all over.
Yeah, it says Rockets on it.
Yeah, there you go.
To be fair, right?
Who's Rockets? Oh, he's my favorite Twitch streamer, yo.
Exactly.
Oh, I want to check him out.
I
What
just.
does he stream? A dead mobile game.
Oh yeah, I'll check him out. Fuck yeah, get me straight over to Twitch.
But he's great. He's a great guy. All right, here we go. The redo. No redos here. No more redos.
Well, no more redos.
Agent
favored.
Shadow versus Victor. Victor up. He's up 2. He's on match point.
New objective.
And we have the Solomon, and Harvester Opener moves it up manually, micros it up into the unnatural location. I like it. And Agent fixed his deck. He had Fanatics earlier.
Riflemen, lead the way.
And now we're seeing some action in the middle. So although there are sort of trading hits here, Agent is actually doing what he wants to do, which is charge pads. Victor stalls. Victor goes up north to stall. Although Agent now has sort of map control, though, chipping off on these rifles. And now Victor is pop capping Agent Shadow. He's ignoring the damaged riflemen, militants. And here comes the missile. He's got Talon going south. Bikes have to chase it. Bikes will finish it off, and no replacement Talon, so Shadow probably will take this next missile. The pop capping strategy, he does take it, by the way. The pop capping strategy did not quite work how Victor wanted it to. He's leaving the infantry, though, on low HP. Still, continually, he's sticking with that strategy and now going after here. So we have a flame troop and 2 militants on very low HP just completely being ignored. Agent Shadow is actually sending his infantry to the Tiberium patch to take Tiberium damage, noticing that Victor is not killing his units on purpose and does not want to be pop capped for the next missile. Very smart play by Agent. In the meantime, though, because of that pop cap vulnerability, Victor was able to take out Agent Shadow's Harvester. Agent is not rebuilding his Harv. Missile's about to fire, and he does not have anything on the top pad. Will the Orca meet these? Will these 2 Orcas kill these bikes? One of the bikes go down. JJ's need to go north. Talon needs to go south. But now the Flame Troopers are rotating. They're trying to rotate top. Agent Shadow has control of all 3 pads. This missile's about to fire. Talon sneaks in. But for how much longer can these Talons hold off? Not long. Agent Shadow's once again in control. JJ's off. The JJ stops to attack the bikes instead of getting onto the pads. Agent takes this missile in the game here. So we still have a series. 2-1 now. Agent Shadow's able to take a game off Victor. Now Victor gets to pick the next map.
He's already picked open water. He's straight in there with the map.
Oh, wow. Immediately picks open. He's ready to go.
Okay.
Not giving a second of breathing room for Agent Shadow here. All right. I like how Locos used the BG email.
Get your money's worth, boys. I do have more emotes waiting to be approved. But yeah,
BG.
BG is bad game, just like GG is good game.
GG or BG. Hold on. I forgot. I gotta use your rocket. What's the code?
CZLA. Can you not see the screen? Like, so you don't have my stream up?
Well, it's like, it's blocked when I mouse over it
Okay.
with your like your like and the sub and the live and all that.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
in.
Okay. So
All right, ready to go.
here we go.
Are we doing betting?
Establishing
Oh, shit.
battlefield control.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And we have another game here with Solomon. Victor's gone with Solomon once again. He picked Open Water immediately after that loss against Agent Shadows, who picked Broken Mesa last game. And looks to like to be a similar deck here. Victor likes Open Water. This is a good deck for Seth
Ready for action.
as well. It's 3 pads, but there's a lot more air options here. For some reason, air is also still favorable here, even though I feel you can abuse it more on Broken Mesa. Okay. Looks like Victor's okay with the charging of the missile. He's pushing forward and staying in control of the pads.
Unit ready.
He's not letting the rifleman die. He's taking up PopCap. He's charging all 3 pads here. Venom comes out. Bike's gonna finish off the rifleman. Laser troops on the bikes. Venom takes out all the infantry and a Pitbull in response to the Venom. Another Pitbull. So nothing's gonna be able to kill this rifleman here. The militants in the center. Bike's gonna be going after. Bikes actually took some shots on the rifleman.
Missile launch.
Pitbull is long enough, just long enough for the bike. Before Bikes take it out and Victor takes that.
Unit ready.
Very, very close. That Pitbull had like a sliver of HP.
Unit lost.
Very interesting there. And now the tank is going to be able to get some Tiberium trades with these Pitbulls. If supported by infantry.
Ion cannon activated.
Ion Cannon 4! It kills 4 units! The Flame Seth drop pod, the Scorpion tank, 140 right there, and 2 other damaged units. That actually was a value Ion Cannon connecting with 4 different units from Agent. The momentum from that Ion Cannon might win him the missile, we'll see. Missile's half charge, a little bit more than half charge.
Unit lost.
And Victor's deck, he's able to afford these Ion Cannons because of the efficiency and low tib cost of his units that he has in his deck here. Just Rifleman, Missile Squad, Talents, even Pitbulls. Pitbulls are one of his more expensive units. They're only at 40. Here comes the next missile. Double Venom. Not going to be great. Another Ion Cannon. Boom! Only kills 1 bike, but it is enough. It is enough, I believe. If he blocks these bikes do not get blocked. Will he move anything north? Nope, he's just fighting for control of the middle pad. Pitbull probably needs to move up 1 tile. It does. Victor builds 2 more Pitbulls in response. Uh-oh. I think that bike just not hitting that Ion Cannon might cost him this missile here. When it's gonna be close. JJ's move all the way forward. Another Seth drop pod. Will they get onto the pad? Oh, that's not good for Victor. Agent Chalice is gonna, I believe. And Agent Chalice does take the missile. Whoa, we're going into a final missile. 3 minutes into the game. Man, that ion cannon was so close to finishing off the game there. It did not connect with one of the bikes. Great micro from Agent Shadows pulling one of the bikes back. And now we have Agent Shadows with these double venoms going after these laser troops, and Tank trying to get in there. Gets a shot, backs up, gets looking for another shot, gets another shot off. Tank is getting damaged. Gonna go down to these pit bulls, and now we have an Orca because of the other Scorpion tank north. And Agent Shadows immediately switching to double Banshee. Banshees are also pretty decent against pit bulls. Take out the Orca. Talon spam. Will Victor fight for the pads? Will he save up for another ion cannon for this last missile? He's building a lot of units, so he looks like he's fighting for it. Instead, Seth drop pod is already in use on cooldown. Shadows missiles about to fire, and Agent Shadows has 3 on the pads. Agent Shadows takes the last 2 missiles and takes the game. Now the series is tied up 2-2.
Oh, this is what happened last time in the final between these two. It went down to the last game.
We're going to a final game in this best of 5 series. Wow. Open water again, says Victor.
Yep.
Immediately.
He's going to keep doing it until it gets it right. So Shadows won that again.
Man, if you could only see how many towels are surrounded around me right now.
How many clean ones?
They're all clean. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 6 towels around. My foam sound panels have still not been delivered yet. They're not even 10 stops away. They're hours away.
So that's a good thing
Hopefully
about living in the UK. Like, don't matter where you live in the UK, you can get stuff delivered to you like next day or 2 days.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't long. I mean, I ordered them, so it's been relatively quick. Hopefully, it sounds all right.
Yeah, it sounds fine, man. Sounds good.
It's good.
Wait, is this
You
over
can
more
thank
yet?
the towels. LPJK. Sand Shadow.
So you mean say just Shadow without the S, okay? Well, you're the one with Agent Shadows as your Twitch name. Like, you know, throw me a bone here, man.
Yeah, you have Agent Shadows in your name. I mean, we could just call you Shadow or Agent.
I think Shadows sounds better than Shadow anyway, so...
Agent Shadows does sound more dope. But, yep. I will change it to Agent because he is Agent Shadow technically in the
yeah, he is.
game, I guess.
Okay, so right, I'll hand it over to you. Everyone's in here. Final match of the semi-final.
All right. And who will be the decider here? This is the final game, best of 5 series. Victor, Agent Shadow, not to be confused with Agent Shadows. Open water. Victor immediately picked this map repeatedly, and now has dropped his Solomon, switched back to Nod, and Agent Shadow is sticking with his Nod as well. So the winner of this match will not only win the best of 5 series here, but will go to the finals to face off against Blade. So this is the clincher here. And here we go. They immediately got in control of the pads, and we'll start collecting Tiberium from this Venom, killing the infantry. 20 tid back. Now needs to try and hunt that Venom with the bikes while avoiding damage from the infantry simultaneously. Gets a shot off on the Venom. Not in a rush. Scavengers are much slower now. They were nerfed recently. So the timing of the collection needs to be just spot on. Bikes trading volleys in the center. They should kill each other. And they do. Drop pod right in front of the Venom. Not on the pad either. Kind of a waste of Tiberium there from Victor. Finally gets onto the pad, but really no value there. The scavenger income is now lost from that. That was a Tib sync. Agent Shadow should have this first missile here, potentially. With the vent, if he continues to build more units, which he can build another unit now. So can Victor, of course. The agent has not built another unit. Now he builds a bomb. A little bit delayed from both players here. Will he send the Venom north? He sends it forward. He's not connecting. Agent Shadow's not connecting with the Venom with the scavengers. He's attacking the bike. And Agent Victor might flip it. He gets onto the top pad, but the middle pad is now down. Seth drop pod. Gets onto the north pad. Another Seth drop pod from Agent Shadow going for the north pad as well, not blocked. 3 on the pad though so far for both players, still in contention mode. Bikes attacking the flame troops on both ends. And now we have a Venom switching up, Bikes moving forward. Venom going to be able to take out the Seth drop pod before Victor is able to get any reinforcements. So Agent Shadow will take the first missile. Very close first missile. But now that is okay because Victor does have late game options, mid game options. He's immediately switched into Phantom Inferno. Phantom looking for the Banshee. Finds the Banshee, but there were also Bikes! Yep, Bikes get sniped by the Inferno, second Inferno. Will this Phantom kill? And this Phantom really needs to kill another air unit. It does not. He doesn't have enough immediate income for another Phantom. So he builds a Scavenger. He needs to save up for another Phantom. He does finally get one out. But one of these Infernos will go down then to the Banshee spam. Phantoms do take out one of the Venoms. There's still 2 Banshees. Inferno's not really able to press forward yet. Drop pod going down. Drop pod going to be very effective against the Scavengers. I believe the Inferno needs to take him out. Hopefully a double kill if it... And double kill! There we go! Boom! Value restored. This is going to be a tight missile here. Victor really needs this missile, otherwise the game will end. Shadow's up 1 missile. Victor takes this next missile. We still have a game. 4-minute game so far. We're going into the final missile. Unless some one player decides to try to go for a base kill. Both players on 1 harvester. Double Phantom now. This is going to be very expensive to for Agent Shadow to try and respond to the air superiority that Victor has here. He cannot fight anymore with air. Banshees, he continues to build Banshees. I'm not sure. Is he trying to bait the Phantoms forward? Because Victor is not falling for it. He's securing his position with his air units very carefully. Inferno's all the way in the back. All the way in the back. Scavengers are forward. He continues to build Banshees. Okay, 1 Phantom down. Another Phantom down. He did somehow Agent Shadows has killed 2 Phantoms with a combination of Bikes and Banshees. Boom! Another Bikes down. Double Phantom. So on 3 of the pads here. Phantom and Phantom. This missile 5-minute 13-second game. Woo! Sweaty game.
Damn.
And Victor is going to the finals.
That was some game. Fuck. Watching them, like, makes me want to quit the game, because I know I'm never going to be as good as that. So...
I mean, if there's more tournaments, though, and they're not in it, then you still have a chance.
Oh, great.
Maybe they have to go to a friend's wedding and get in there.
Okay, so...
Alright, so we got Blade. Blade needs to come back from AFK.
Okay, GG, guys. Yeah, I could be the streamer of the people, copycat. That's pretty much all I got going for me in terms of rivals.
I mean,
Yeah, so GG guys. Look, I can only do that with emotes now. GG, no BG. Can you ask for a 5 mini toss break? Mini toss? Yes, Victor. You yes, you earned it.
he wants a 5-minute break
Yeah.
before the finals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Blade is
He's
here.
he's just played, so that's fair enough, isn't it?
And it is
Why
the
didn't he
best
get
of 7. It
points?
could take...
I don't know what you
Yeah.
mean. I haven't done the payout yet, have I?
Did you pay someone $200 like?
Well, I've done a payout fucking twice.
No, for your emotes.
Oh, did I pay someone? Yeah. Okay, you guys have all got double points. Yeah. Say again, Nukin. Yeah, I paid.
Did you
someone to
pay
do-
someone
yeah.
$200?
$200?
Like copy.
No.
That's what Copycat did.
Yeah. Did you see the picture of the girl that he paid?
She was pretty hot.
She was pretty hot. No, I got a person in Indonesia to make mine.
Was she hot too?
She didn't have a picture, so it's probably a guy, to be fair.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that doesn't factor into the decision anyway. But let me have a
I
look.
think it might have factored into the decision for Copycat, potentially, especially if he was drinking some beer at the time.
Tom, and you bet too soon. You're not reading the prompts. You're just betting when you see something come up from the bot, which was actually the payout from last time. Just check for the sausage first.
Just check for the sausage.
Yeah, this is just about getting emotes designed, Lady B. I don't care if they have a sausage or not. That really doesn't factor into it.
The gender of who makes your emotes is apparently...
Yeah, Tommen, I am looking. You didn't do it in the betting window. You look. Oh, you came in at the tail. Yeah, we were talking about getting emotes designed. Nothing sexual. It's just
How much did you pay for it?
I paid about $10 an emote.
For 5 emotes?
No, for 3.
That sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I know, but Copycat said that he paid someone in Hungary because he doesn't like supporting people in Indonesia because they like crash the market or whatever with their cheap pricing. And it's like, you know, they're a poor country. I'm happy to support people who are trying to make a living in Indonesia if they can make me good emotes.
That's the reason? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, well, that's what he said on his stream. And he didn't know I'd got someone in Indonesia to do mine, so I was like, what's wrong with Indonesian emotes?
Well, I paid myself 0 rocket. My I did make Sin Killer's emotes, and he subbed to my channel.
Oh, did he pay you or?
Well, if you count subscribing to my channel as payment, but I think he already was a subscriber, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, fuck.
I don't know if you count that.
Those emotes are pretty decent, so you know I'd pay you. What's your share of that? $2.50.
Yeah, technically, I guess I'm a crash marketer of Twitch emotes, and according to Copycat, then that's even cheaper than $3 per emote. I made this one. Here's an example. Okay.
I know.
All right. Professional price scales are much lower than professional price scales. This is true. Professional emotes.
Yeah, I think that's a good Kane emote. Like, I would have paid you $2.50 for that.
Thanks, man. Agent Shadows is looking for customs. He wants to train. Let's should we do another flame tank war
Oh,
or what are we doing?
Fuck
Ignition?
off, Nukin.
Flame tank.
I think we had a really good game last time, so I don't want to like do it with like have another game and it end up being an absolute like wet flannel, and it's just
I
like
could
oh.
throw a missile and make it look like it was good.
God.
Oh no, my bikes are on the wrong tile. Shoot.
Professional price scales are much lower than professional price scales. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nukin's professional. Yeah.
Yep. Agent Dodge, Kane best of 5. Wait, against you, Ponteki? I'm so confused. I'll have a Kane face off. I'm pretty good at Kane. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. When I was doing champs, I did Kane as a sponsored deck when I came up against
Uh-huh.
you, and I was just using the Kane tower, which I never used. And I'm like, it does nothing.
It's
It
pretty
does
shit.
nothing. Like,
It's pretty crap. But if you manage to get it boosted with a Fanatic, it becomes like almost average, sort of.
oh yeah, well I
But,
wasn't running
yeah.
Fanatics. Oh, Lady B, I am a fan. I just misinterpreted what you said. I thought you said you used to play and stream, as in like you used to stream. But yeah.
Lady B streams.
Clash of Clans, I know.
Yeah, another
But
mobile game.
you're not
Clash
on
of
that
Clans.
regularly, Lady B. You should stream more often. I mean, I think you're a very good streamer. But I guess you've got real life going on as well, so.
It's hard to stream multiple games, probably.
Yeah, I'm not saying just to like stream rivals, just spend more time streaming. I try and catch a Lady
Ponteki-
B stream when I can.
Ponteki wants to do Kane. Why do you want to do a Kane battle anyway against? How does that even come into play? You know who would really want to do a Kane battle? Be Knight. He likes Kane a lot too for some reason.
Who?
Or Sin Killer. Sin Killer loves Kane.
Yeah, Sin Killer's actually pretty good with Kane.
Buying a house.
To be honest. Yeah, good luck with the house, Lady B. Closing on Thursday, so once I'm settled in, I'll try and work on a weekday schedule after work. That would be cool. I mean, you are a Twitch partner, so be ashamed to sort of waste that. A lot of people would kill to be a Twitch partner.
Wow. Are you talking about yourself?
No, I'm talking about, well, yeah, I would be, but I know I'd like to be a partner, but I don't have anywhere near 75 viewers.
Yeah, it's
but
rivals, it's hard to do that.
Guys like Nukin and Blade would love to be partners. Although apparently ad revenue is coming to affiliates as well.
It is?
Yeah, are you just hearing about this now?
I
Yeah, it was
never heard
announced
about
at
that.
TwitchCon. Copycat and
Oh,
Blade.
snap.
Yeah, Copycat and Blade said it in Blade's Discord.
Is
We
it
don't
like
know
a
when.
lower percentage though, probably?
Probably a lower percentage, but anything's better than nothing, right?
I mean, that's amazing.
But we don't know
'Cause
when.
I bet you that ad revenue adds up time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That
definitely.
actually means that getting viewers actually matters.
Yeah. Nukin, you might want to rephrase that.
No, okay, yeah. Let me rephrase
Hey,
that.
I don't
It
care
means-
about viewers. I just want money.
It means like if you have like 100 viewers that you're actually getting, like, you don't have to entice them to do like sponsored decks or something. You
Yeah.
could just do your own thing or whatever. in Rivals, for example.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And don't forget, it's like a 30-second unskippable ad, as opposed to like YouTube, which you can skip it after like 5 seconds or whatever.
I like the skip ads because typically, like, most ads, like they're either like super cool or they have like a short little punny joke, and it only takes like 5 seconds to get that punny joke anyway. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, we'll just see if Victor's drunk his coffee.
Actually, being a partner would be sick though. More emote slots, yeah, for sure.
It's all about the slot. YouTube is fucking over their creators.
It says this system will hit the site
random
in
Twitch
January. Well, that's a little bit far from now though.
Oh, what is there a
October.
date? Oh, Victor was back about 10 minutes ago. Okay, it was just me and Nukin riffing then.
Yeah.
Okay, or I'm being told off now.
So even the final starts on Broken Mesa, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Blade, are you ready to play? Yeah, I'm sure he's ready to play. Sorry, yeah, so you got an article that said January. That's not too far away. At least there's like a date, you know. Okay, so best of 7. Victor versus Blade. Just one more plug. If anyone would like to contribute to the prize pool, this is the final, and
Ooh.
any donations that are received during the final will go directly to the prize pool. I'll announce what the prize pool is at the end, because obviously I don't know how much money I've sort of raised for this. But, you know, all the money sort of goes to the participants.
There's something else like channel points that's starting in January.
What's
I should
that?
say. That's channel points is a way for normal viewers to get a taste of what being a subscriber is like. By
Okay.
gaining access to like one of your tier 1 emotes
If
for
they've got
for a
enough
day or
points.
something.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. You know, once they
That's okay. So that's starting in January, but I think the app is starting immediately soon or something.
well, it's not starting. Hasn't started now. Sure.
I mean, not now, but, like,
TwitchCon's still going on.
Maybe sooner than January is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
What's the game code?
SBGF.
SPGF.
Yeah. So people who aren't a sub can get a taste of these Indonesian emotes. Only $10 each.
Oh Jesus. SBGF. I'm in.
Okay, right. Game 1
right.
of the final. Let's fucking go.
Oh, yeah. Make sure to do some betting and stuff.
Oh shit. Yeah, I already paid out the other one. Thanks for reminding me.
All right. So this is game 1 of the finals of Rocket Cash tournament here. The second one, I believe.
Yes, Rockets Rumble
And-
2.
Rockets 2 tournament, yeah. And we have Victor and Blade who have both into the finals, starting off on Broken Mesa, the starter map. And Blade once again opting for this double militant before harvester strategy. It's paid for him off before with his non-aggro style decks, where he immediately starts charging the missile. And it only costs him a few extra tib in the beginning, but it really pressures the opponent into having to respond to that with cheaper units. So definitely stops double harv decks in its tracks for sure. Militant spam is going to win Blade the missile here. He's secured the position on 3 pads. Takes the first missile. And Victor is playing in his Inferno deck. Played an Inferno before, but he's changed it up. He's put Buggy in the deck. There's no Venom. There's no Phantom. There's an S-Tank, for example. So it's a little bit of a different variation. Maybe it's a little bit better on this map. Buggies are actually quicker than wheels. And here's the first Inferno. Gonna go for the Scorpion tank. Boom. And now Blade is transitioning into Banshees. Banshees are gonna be pushing back the Infernos potentially. Never mind. S-Tank already in response to Banshee number 1. Boom. Down. Inferno moving north. S-Tank reloading. Buggy goes down though to the Banshee. Here comes the next missile. If this Banshee finds the Inferno, it'll be bad for Victor, and it does. Oh, Inferno needed to be south. S-Tank needed to be north. Blade takes game number 1
Damn.
very decisively. This is a best of 7 series. We'll see what Victor chooses for his second map. Castaway
Okay.
is going to be the second map.
I thought I was just so prepared for him to say open water, like just as the game finishes.
He's responding quickly for these next maps, so he definitely has a game plan, or he's practiced on those maps, maybe prior.
Castaway, isn't this like? Oh yeah, I like this map. It gets used. It was used in like Showdown or Iron Rain. I like this map.
This is one of the newer maps, but it hasn't really. I don't think it's ever been in the Tiberium map pool, I believe. Another one of the maps that came around, I think, with Castaway was Hot Zone was another one, but that's a popular map that has actually been in the Tiberium map pool. All right, we got Blade. He's selected. He's joined and on purpose selected to be on the right side. Best of 9,988.
That's an even number. It has to be an odd number.
It has to be.
Yeah, the copycat says the exact same thing. Yeah, it has to be an odd number. It's not a best of because you can both tie.
Well,
can
then
win
you're
half
both
each.
the best. All right, we have both players in the game. Game 2, and Blade responding to Victor's map selection changes commanders. All right. So we have a Seth Nod versus Dr. Liang matchup here on Castaway. Now, Castaway is a interesting map where all the paths are touching each other in the center, and 2 of them are elongated. So technically, you can take advantage, kind of like on open water, with maybe a sneaky Liang drone or a sneaky Seth drill pod on the edge of the elongated paths. So we'll see if that comes into play here. I'm liking Victor's deck selection here. He switched it up. He's not running Infernos. And he should be favored here for numerous reasons. We'll see. Missile is being charged, so Blade knows that Victor's comfortable with this charging, obviously, and should realize that he's playing kind of an ag deck. He sees the Giga now. Giga being blocked by wheels. Healing drone already, not for missile steal, but just to hang on by a thread with these pit bulls. And I mean, the Giga wasn't even attacking the pit bulls; it was attacking the sniper team. Blade takes the first missile anyway. That's huge. It's typically really hard to win a missile against Giga, or anything against a solidified Giga position. And the Giga definitely is in position now. So Blade does have some wiggle room. He has 2 missiles technically to fight against this Giga Cannon position, fortress position setup. As long as Victor keeps up the unit production and blocks the Giga for a long enough time, he should actually be able to win this here. Missile being charged past 50. It's getting close to contention mode. Here comes the Seth drop pod, and the Giga is fully charged almost. This missile's definitely going to Victor here. Healing drone is just delaying the missile here. S-Tank finishes it off and does a nice micro. 2 shots on the healing drone, 2 shots. Perfect S-Tank micro from Victor. Love it. This Giga might go down now. It is quite low. It served its purpose. So did the S-Tank. But basically what I would do if I were in Victor's position here is I would let these units die and replace them with the pop cap, and he does. New Giga comes out. New S-Tank will probably come out as well. For Blade, it's tough. He doesn't have a bomber. His only access to an air unit is Talon, which is very weak to the S-Tank micro that we saw earlier for Blade, he's trying to pop cap him, I think. Never mind, he finishes off the militant. Giga in a terrible position, caught between a missile squad and a pit bull. Kind of a mess there. We may not see another Giga Cannon come out. It might take too long to find a position in here. Blade somehow is going to come back into this game here. Double S tank and wheels. Will it be enough? Pit bulls go down. Wheels not on the pads though. And S tank don't reload in time. Blade takes it. Wow! Wow! Not expecting that.
Was there a potential misclick from Victor there building a second harvester? Yeah. Yeah, he built a second harvester.
I didn't notice a second harvester. Oh yeah, he did have a second harvester. That might have been a mistake.
He had like 200 Tiberium and built another harvester.
Okay, so he had pop cap issues there.
Yep.
The second hard probably threw that for sure, yeah. All right, so Blade takes that game. Great job. I thought Blade was toast there. And now Victor gets to choose the next map.
So is that 2-0 to Blade at the minute?
Yeah, Blade is 2-0 so far in the best of 7.
Raise the betting. What do you mean, the limit or?
Victor chooses Battlefield.
Okay, alright, Battlefield. So let me do betting. Right, the max is now 200.
Right. So then you can bet more with your rocket dollars. If you decide to. You can still do a minimum bet of 1. What's the code here? It's ECKY. All
right. Yeah, can you chuck a link in the channel, Copycat? Can you link it? Affiliate ad revenue starts in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's pretty exciting.
That is pretty exciting.
The other system doesn't start till January, I believe.
Yeah, isn't that like the channel points?
The channel points. If you want to sign up for the channel points, I have a link for that, Rockets.
Yeah, if you just chuck it in the channel and I'll copy and paste it later.
This is for anyone that's a streamer should sign up for the Twitch beta of that for the channel points.
My phone ran out of battery, loading up BlueStacks. Okay, we just got to wait a minute for Blade. That's fine.
Phone ran out of battery. Okay.
That's interesting though, that Blade prefers to play tournaments on a phone.
I think if I had access to an iPad and a stylus like Copycat, that would probably be my preferred choice of play style.
Yeah, Blade's even saying it like.
The only thing is, I'm not sure. I'd probably play best hunched over, and that's probably bad for my back. So it would need to be like propped up at a certain angle, and it'd be tough to get used to.
Yeah, I was actually playing on my phone earlier today on the bus, which was, you know, obviously like I was being thrown around everywhere, and I was actually winning games, so I was quite surprised. That yeah, I think it might be easier to win on the phone. Obviously, tablet is the ideal situation.
Oh, so here, this is a link about like all the. So you know, I think Twitch is trying to do their own sort of like easy setup, like Streamlabs similar features, like having like alerts and stuff when people do things.
Rivals better. Phone today are scary powerful. They're very responsive. Yeah, I mean, obviously I started playing on the phone, but I almost exclusively play on BlueStacks now because I only play when I stream. But I was playing on my phone today, and I was doing quite well. So yeah, there might be something there. Also,
Okay, yeah. So channel point starts in January 2020. Yeah, says the same thing there on the blog.
Okay, well, I've got both those links up now. Okay, cool.
That's kind of cool.
Um,
Oh, subscriptions on iOS. You'll now be able to subscribe on the iOS app. Oh my god.
wait, what was that? What's that? Say again?
Subscriptions on the iOS. So the whole time, if you're an iOS user, like not on an Android, there was no subscribe button on
Really?
the app, and now starting on October, they're gonna redo the app, and you're gonna be able to subscribe via iOS, iPhone, or iPad on Twitch. You don't have to go to some different link or whatever to do it.
Copycats just said though they're $6 each on iOS, so I'm guessing that means subs, because obviously they've probably got to pay a slice to Apple, because Apple just are just big old
They're
money grabbers.
$6 instead of $5.
That's ridiculous. Get over yourselves, you know. Victor, where are you? Copycat, is subs on Android, are they still $5? Razor, I literally don't think Victor's here. That's why he hasn't joined. He's not. There we go.
There's Victor.
Razor, I agree. I hadn't paid it any mind until now.
Oh, the ads, you're going to still be able to watch the gameplay while the ad is going on. It won't take up the screen, by the way.
Yeah, picture in picture.
That's cool.
Bets are fucking open. Bets are open.
All right, is the game starting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Game's on.
All right. We have the next game here, Victor versus Blade. And we are on Battlefield. Blade was able to pull off a victory against Victor's Giga Cannon deck. And oh my god. A laser drone rush on Battlefield. Blade scouts it with his militant opener and doesn't even build a harv. Builds a laser troop in response. Victor does build a harv though. And so does Blade though. Interesting start. Blade has the advantage here. He's going to have a laser troop that's going to be on the harvester. He's going to be charting the paths already. Militant in response to the laser troop. Will the laser drone harass the militant? It does, instead of going after the harvester. Smart play, smart play. Venom in response to the militant. And this may throw Blade off his game, you know? He hasn't had to respond to a rush like this yet. No one's done it all at all of the tournament. Victor trying to be unpredictable here. And so far, it's kind of even, minus the damage, a little bit of damage on Victor's harvester. And he gets a second one. Wow. All right. Missile being stalled. Blade seems to be, a little bit confused. He's not responding as quickly as he was in the other games before, but he's doing a good job overall. Does charge the missile, but look at this delay of this missile timing. 1 minute 25-second missile. When you're playing against double harv, as time goes through the game, the ramp collection, harvester collection ramps up, and when you're on 2 harvs, it becomes very significant later on as the game goes. So we might be able to see some tech options come out from Victor. Victor has to run one of the harvesters back though, being heavily attacked by that Banshee. Doesn't take it out. That's huge for Victor. So Blade doesn't have extra income. Now Victor's going to be able to fight for these paths without that extra income. Blade may get the TID. Yep, he will kill the harvester and get the extra Tiberium. That's good for Blade. close. Victor needs to fight for this missile desperately, though. He needs to not lose this Phantom to the Banshee! The bikes! Okay, now he needs to block the Venom. He doesn't block the Venom. Not good for Victor. Here comes the Phantom. Victor now solidifies his position. This is great for Victor now. Blade is in trouble. Blade is in trouble now. Mass bikes. Gonna stall. And now Victor's in trouble. And now Victor's in trouble. The flame troops. The Venoms are holding off against bikes very much. He needs to switch it to laser drones. Phantoms are now gone. He has access to build Banshees again if he chooses to. He does. Will he block? It doesn't matter. Bikes are on the pads. Blade might take this anyway. Oh, what a close missile. Blade takes it. Very good, Blade. Wow, that was so close to Victor being able to secure that missile and then get tech out.
Damn.
Wow.
Right, so that is 3-0 to Blade. If he takes the next game, he wins the final in a clean sweep.
Yep, Blade is up 3. He's now on match point. Victor selects open water to be the next map. I think I think the last 2 games though were so close. It could easily be 2-1-3-1, for example.
Yeah,
Oh, not 3-1,
I
but
agree.
2-1.
Yeah, very competitive so far. It's just happened to go Blade's way each time.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is the numbers don't mean how they're not displaying how close some of these games are.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Open water, quite a favourite of Victor's there.
Yep.
In the interest of fairness, can we please have Victor join the game first? QBFR. Okay, feel free to join whenever you're ready, Blade.
All right, we have both players in.
Okay, I'll hand it over to you, Nukin.
Alrighty. So we have our best of 7 series Blade's match point. If Blade is able to secure one more victory against Victor, his opponent, he will be the winner of this tournament. Victor needs to win this match to stay and go into future matches here. Victor has gone with Seth Nod, Blade with Dr. Liang, GDI. Blade has won on 3 pad maps with Dr. Liang against Victor already on Castaway. This map will be more favorable towards units that can have air capability. Blade has Talon. Victor has Infernos and Phantoms, for example. The early game, we're seeing some dogs. Heavy into dogs from Blade. 3 dogs before Sniper Team. Sniper teams are very effective against Scavengers if they can connect. They're not in range of the Scavengers. They take shots off on the Militants. Missile is being charged as well, now being stalled. Drop pod in front of the Sniper Team. Will the dogs block the Flame Troops? They do. But now Victor should have position control to the pads here. He does. He needs to block these pit bulls. And he does! Secure the first missile. First missile goes to Victor. Blade unable to get that first missile. And now in... because his deck is very early game oriented, whereas Victor has more expensive options. As the game goes on, he can bring out more mid-range styled units like the Inferno, for example. And here comes the first Inferno, 1 minute 44. Not the quickest of Infernos, but he did win the first missile, so there's that. 1 pitbull down, immediately runs the Inferno back. Scavengers and Militants working on the dogs. And now we have a slingshot. He wants to fight these Infernos with slingshots. He's not really fighting the Infernos. He's pressuring the Infernos back to not move close in the 2-tile range of the slingshot. Gets a double kill on the Pitbull. Healing drone stalling the pad. He's not able to move north with the Inferno. It's not reloaded. Inferno goes down. Flame Trooper goes down. Inferno needs to land a shot on his slingshot. Does. He can hold the pad longer if he wants. He needs to move the Inferno north, but it's not going to hang on for very long. It goes down to 1 Pitbull shot. Another Inferno replacement. Seth Drop Pod is almost off cooldown. Liang Drone is now off cooldown onto the 3rd pad. Blade is able to get a missile with the Liang Drone. Seth Drop Pod was not used. That's alright. Probably wouldn't have helped. He's saving that money for more Infernos and bikes, for example. Bikes for these Pitbulls. And Talons. Inferno running back to safety. Blade down to just 1 damaged Pitbull, 1 full health Pitbull, 1 half damaged Talon, and a little bit of a damaged Sniper here. Blade continuing to charge. Blade knows that he needs this game to end quickly. He can't take another missile to the face, that's for sure. 1 Pitbull down. Phantom out. I'm not sure about the Phantom choice because there's no more Talons on the field, and now Slingshot's going to be able to get some Tiberium exchange there. 40, I think it's 50 cost Slingshot for 100 Phantom, but he gets the double shot on the triple kill from the Inferno. The fire kills the squad. He killed the Slingshot. Buggy holding down the middle pet. Nothing. The Liang Drone needs to be attacked by the Buggy though. The Healing Drone's gonna win him the game. The Healing Drone. Bikes aren't able to make it in time. And gets another missile. He is the champion of the tournament. 4-0 victor. Congratulations to Blade for winning the tournament.
Wow, with the clean sweep. Blade comes in swinging this month in the tournament after being knocked out in the first round last time. Goes all the way through. Did Blade lose a match in the whole tournament?
The power of Dr. Liang in the hands of
I don't
the
think
mighty
Blade lost a single game. Yeah, no, he didn't. So
He didn't lose a single game, right?
for that,
Yeah.
I'll give him an extra $5 for not losing the game. Blade wins the tournament of $20. Plus, I already owe him $10 for winning the most customs in my stream over the last month. What I'll do, I'll get that money to you, Blade. So that's a total of 35. Victor takes 10, but I think don't really need to vote, but I think Agent Shadows and Victor had the most sort of tense match. So I'll give them both $5 as well. So Victor owe you 15 and Shadows owe you 5, but I know you, Shadows, you'll probably want me to give it away like $2 to Blade and $3 to Alicia.
No, Agent Shadows wants that money. He
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
to spend it on his new account.
No, he came second in my tournament last month, and he gave the money away. I'll happily give him the money if he wants it, but
Yeah, but that's before he lost his account.
okay, yeah, there you go. $5 to build up your new account.
There you
How
go.
many diamonds can you get with that? You can get like they do
This
they
is
do it.
all
It's like
hard.
200 diamonds or something for $5.
And we all know the real champion here is Rockets.
Okay.
For hosting another great tournament, successful tournament.
Oh, thank you, Nukin. I thought you were going to come out with something stupid then, but I thought you were going to say you because you beat me in the rock one.
Well, I got the glory of beating you with I think we should watch the replay. You should.
Okay, yeah, all right,
I
all right.
favored it.
Oh, it'll be in my match history anyway. Here we go. Okay, so this is the highlight that everyone wants to see.
Are you gonna cast it?
Yeah, okay, I'll cast it.
All right, Rockets is gonna cast it. Oh, pants are going down, boys.
Okay, so we got Rockets on the left running a fairly aggro Seth Nod deck with a Tech Splash of Rockworm. Nukin on the right running Oxana Nod with a 3-1-1-1 build with the Flame Tank. Looks like a Donate Global deck or some shit. Rocket's happy to charge the pads straight away, yeah, stepping on and off the pads, trying to keep them charged. But then pulls out a second Harvester. I don't think Nukin will see this coming. I think Rockets was sort of anticipating Nukin to go double Harvester. So he's attacking the Harvesters up the top there. No one charging the pads at the minute. Nukin seems to have spotted the double Harvester, so comes out with some Marauders. Rockets responds with a Venom. The boosted Marauders are getting in on the Harvester. Double Venoms aren't going to be enough to take them down quickly enough because they're so beefy. The missile's about halfway charged now.
Crystals.
3/4 charged. Looks like it's currently Rocket's favor, but Nukin has some bikes here. Rockets with the drill pod down the bottom. He is controlling. Well, it's actually stalled now. He's going to need some Banshees to take out those bikes at the bottom. Rockets doesn't block the Flamers at the bottom. It's going to be a pretty clutch missile. It does go to Rockets here. Nukin moved his missiles, but they didn't get to a pad in enough time. Out comes the first Flame Tank from Nukin. What can Rockets do to stop them? They take down the missiles. They're now going to go directly for the base. Oh, and out comes a Rockworm. Nukin definitely wasn't expecting that. He has begun melting Rocket's base, but the Rockworm is going to make short work of those Flamers. Rocket's here with some Banshees now to take out the second Flame Tank. Looks like he's sending some Rockworms to the pads. A second Rockworm comes out. He's going to need to take this missile, though, otherwise he's in big trouble. Rockworm pops up on the middle pad, but now Nukin's got some Banshees out. The boosted Banshee at the bottom left is going to kill the bottom left Banshee of Rockets, but now the pads are stalled. Nukin's Flame Tank goes down, but then he responds to the Banshee. Nukin just has Banshees on all the pads. Rockets is going to need to do something, ideally missiles, but I don't know if they'll get there in time. The Rockworms are about to go down, so Rockets carries on with Banshees. Not going to get there in time. The second missile does go to Nukin. Nukin now just needs to attack Rocket's base to win the match. Unfortunately, the Rockworm wasn't enough to stop the Flame Tank. GG Nukin. Well played.
Oh, baby!
Are you still here? Okay, right, everyone. That concludes the tournament. Thank you very much for watching. I think I'm probably going to end the stream soon, so if anyone here wants to start streaming, be my guest and you will get the raid. Are you thinking of streaming? Oh, it's your day off today, isn't it, Nukin?
I am not going to be streaming until I get my sound phone panels that'll deliver.
PogChamp
So not me.
with the 1,000 biddies from Nukin. Thank you very much, Nukin, for the 1,000 biddies. PogChamp. I need to do my 15-0, so I'll probably stream that. What, now, Blade? At 13 Blade now.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go get some food, so I'll talk to you later. It was fun.
Okay, thanks for casting the 20, Nukin. I'll catch up with you soon and sort you out, mate.
Alright, cheers.
Alright, cheers. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, that was Nukin. I'll just leave this call. In the interest of fairness, I know Victor's about to stream. Because Blade won the tournament, I think we'll give Blade a raid. But Victor will also be streaming if you want to go watch him. Because I know we raided Victor after he won the tournament last time. Okay, so I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I'm not going to cut the stream off yet. We'll wait for Blade to get up and running. Nukin has run away, yes. He was scared to rematch me with a flame tank. Okay, so you guys can watch me absolutely potato it on ladder. I need to do my bounties. I was going to say something, but I can't remember. I'm guessing that you guys can still hear me. Yeah. Does anyone have any highlights from the tournament? Anything you enjoyed? Anything we could do better?
Establishing battlefield control.
Oh, I need to turn blue stacks up a little bit.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
Very good, Tawny. Thanks for organising Rockets. No problem, Agent Shadows. My pleasure. Thanks for playing.
Harvester ready.
And I'll sort you out with $5 soon. Don't spend it all at once, unless you want to spend it on diamonds.
Awaiting orders. Riflemen awaiting orders.
Look at these pro strats.
Unit
Like
ready.
I'll 2-on-1 any wheels. Don't give a fuck.
Unit lost.
Riflemen marching orders received.
Building online.
Cue the juice.
I pretty much have to tech switch first with GDI, otherwise you ain't got no hope.
Missions ready forward. Marketable ready for anything. Burning rubber. Reporting. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Unit ready. You got it. Reporting. People ready to fight.
Well, he's got 13 bikes. That's not fair.
Unit lost.
Ah, suck it.
Warhead launched. Unit ready.
Cue the juice. Blast the burning rubber. Reporting.
Oh shit, he's double arm.
Unit
Am I dead?
lost. Harvester ready.
Ready to collect. Missile squadron missions on the move.
Building online.
Fucking disrespect.
We got this. This is gonna go waiting, moving out. We're all done. Time to hard. I can't pull up.
Unit ready.
That'll blow up nicely. It's a closing in.
Unit lost.
This is gonna be good.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
We need covering. Got it.
Unit ready.
Missions ready to launch. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Missile ready to race.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Pitbull in a
Unit
dogfight.
lost.
Let's go. Blast them. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Scouting ahead. Round the clock. Forward. Road to the spinny tweak us. I can't pull up.
No. I think I'm dead. Levels, bro.
Launched. Unit ready. Major structural damage received.
Riflemen lead the way. Infantry ready.
Unit ready. Ion cannon activated. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Squad here, sir.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Squad here, sir.
Wow. Such a more funny rule ideas like this. Yeah, I might just say next time that the rules are you have to make a 350 Tiberian deck. Because if I give people the choice,
Unit
you know, obviously they want to do well in the tournament, so they're going to want to play it safe. I mean, it's fairly natural, but
missile launched.
yeah, so I might force people Yeah, no, man. It's like I can't force people to play like a 3 tech deck because people like Blade would just practically refuse to play. Like he doesn't want tech to be positively promoted in any way, shape, or form. Right, is Blade up yet? Blade's not up. I don't think he's streaming yet. Oh, he is. He is. Okay. Blade's up, so we'll go raid Blade. Yeah, I had to refresh my browser, copycat. Again, thank you everyone for coming. Hope you enjoy the tournament, and I'll be back streaming again tomorrow. I'll see you in Blade stream. Okay, bye-bye. It was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, thanks, Cheetah. Hopefully see you again soon. See ya.